Tonight. Apparently, I haven't earned any respect.
Yes, sir. We promised you a great main event here tonight.
You got it out of you.
Wrestlemania is running wild.
My God, what the? It's not a world is watching.
Hell yeah.
Here we are, folks. It is the classic pay-per-view watch-along series. Etep right here with you. The panel is with us. We are traveling back to 1999, March 28th. 25 years ago, gentlemen. WrestleMania 15. We watched WrestleMania 14 last week. We saw the culmination of Stone Cold Steve Austin winning his first WWF championship against Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels would leave the company due to injuries. We saw in that match his back injury exacerbated. Speaking of back injuries, we have a litany on the panel this evening, folks. I have a number of facts prepared about the panel this evening. And speaking of the panel, here's one right here.
I resemble that.
Let me introduce these fine gentlemen. We have Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, brother? Welcome.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good one.
Tommy was backstage making fun of me because we're late, and he knows I was freaking out because we were late.
Plans? Who needs plans?
Yes, those pesky little things called plans. I'm like, Superfan Adam Shawhan is also here. Welcome, Adam. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Plans? Who needs plans? We don't need no stinking plans.
Adam.
It's true. It's true. It's damn true. I'm a dick.
Welcome, bro. Good to have you. Good to have you.
Good to be here, brother. Thank you.
And we are joined by royalty at the Place to Be Reviews this evening. It is none other than Mr. monoTony himself. What's going on, bro? Welcome.
What about love? Don't you want someone to care about? Yo, what about love? Don't let it slip away. Yeah. What's about love? I only want to share it with you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's it. I'm going to start playing mine. No, I'm not. There goes monetization. Welcome, Tony. Glad to have you, bro. Slasher is in the house as well. Welcome, Slasher.
All right, what's good, man?
Good to have you as always, sir.
Thanks for the invite. As always,
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. We also have the man with the infectious laughter that you needn't get a vaccine for, Mr. Chris Fisk.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, bro. Glad to have you as always. And last, but certainly not least, you know what? We'll just do this right up front because we looked at one of his videos backstage, but it's Vinny. Hang on. We'll start off with a fact about Vinny.
That's right. I'm also Batman. What's up, guys?
Glad to have you.
I love when you do those things. Yeah, man, it's a blast. And I was telling people too, yeah, get ready. Sunday, we're gonna be you and I are gonna be playing some Resident Evil 5 for the folks.
Yep. I've never played 5 before. I downloaded it the other day. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's shoot some shit. I'm ready. It'll be fun.
That's gonna be a blast.
I hope you sent them the internet. Oh, damn, I can't say that word. I hope you send them the plans for the show on Sunday in advance, because right now Etep is flying by the seat of his pants, and there is no guarantee that he's going to show up on time or prepared.
He's probably right.
Son of a bitch. Well, then I'll call you.
I already,
Well,
I already-
fuck it. We'll do it live.
I already told the wife. I said, "Hey, look, I'll take bedtime with the kid on Monday. You take it Sunday because I got to be on time because me and Vinny are playing video games." She's like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, okay, all right." So yeah, it's
She's
fine.
gonna be
We're
pissed
fine.
at me.
Yeah, so
No.
she married a child. She's just like, I'm married
Yeah,
a child.
that's basically
Yeah, that's all
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
That's basically it.
Man,
But yeah,
baby.
yeah. Is he's Draven's not here yet. I do have one for Draven too, and I've got one for Slasher, and I've got one for Tony, and I've got one just in case a certain group finds out and they know. Then we'll have to play that gift. But welcome to everybody in the chat watching on YouTube and Twitter. Let me get the link here for our panel. We will post this in the private chat to jump into the viewing studio. There is that right there, gentlemen. And we will also post that in the YouTube chat as well. So our folks in the chat, if there's anybody in the chat that wants to jump in the viewing studio and watch along, it will be the pinned comment. You can go ahead and jump right in there. Is the link. So I see everybody making their way to the studio now. So has anybody seen this event since it aired originally? Has anybody went back and rewatched this one?
I don't even remember who's in this one.
I know I saw this live because I saw pretty much every WrestleMania from the Attitude Era.
Mm-hmm.
But for the life of me, I can't remember what the fucking main event of this one was. On the '99 main event, it wasn't the McMahon in every corner, right? That was the next year.
That's
The Rock
2000.
and
This
Austin, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the era. I haven't seen any of these pay-per-views. I only saw like the original ones when I was a kid because they were like on VHS and stuff, and yeah, we used to rent them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. And I forgot I had to change my avatar. I forgot we're wrestling tonight. So yeah, it's Batman wrestling Nancy Pelosi.
Oh God. All right, so
Where's Vince McMahon? Where is he?
He dirty.
Oh
That's
God
all right.
damn it. That's okay. That's all right. Hang on a second. We got.
I would say you lost control already, but I don't think you had control.
I never had control. And
It
Real
was-
in charge.
We let him think he had control.
that's it. Yeah, they know. Shut it down. We'll shut the whole thing down. That's it. No. All right. So we are. We're gonna watch WrestleMania 15. Jesus fucking Christ. 15. I promise. I'm not that stoned yet. Link is in the chat if you want to watch along. It's a pinned comment in the YouTube chat. So feel free. Keely Chow, welcome. I see you there. We got quite a few people watching over on X. Welcome to our X viewers over there. The audience has grown exponentially over there, which is very good.
Kind of a shame Draven isn't here because
Oh, I thought that was my internet was going.
I know. I was like, did he glitch? Well, fuck it. We had it's probably not going to be here. We got one for Draven too. Here we. So there we go. All right. With that being said, let me pull up the card here for this one. We'll kind of run through this because this is the last WrestleMania in the 90s. As we said, this is from the first Union Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Attendance 20,276. The tagline for this is kind of comical. The Ragin' Climax. That was the title of one of. Never mind.
Damn.
We were
Dirty
talking
boy.
about mom and pop video stores earlier in the nice little curtained off area.
We were. That's hilarious. It always comes back to the curtained off area. 5 pornos
yeah.
and 5 video games.
Here's the card. We had 2 dark matches. Jacqueline defeated Ivory by
She
pinfall.
blew everyone in the locker room.
Yeah, that's a given. It's Jacqueline.
That's
and
kind of
then D'Lo,
comical in and of itself. They got the black girl in the dark match.
right? Right? Well, she went over, so I guess that makes up for it. D'Lo Brown and Test won when Droz and the Godfather eliminated each other in a battle royal to
A
determine
tag team battle royal, right?
to determine the number 1 contenders for the WWF Tag Team Championship. I believe these were on Heat before the show.
They
Yeah,
were.
these were Heat matches. Yeah.
They were. I remember that battle royal happening on Heat, and D'Lo and Test. They weren't even a tag. They just won the battle royal because they were the last 2
Yep.
there. They just won the battle, and like they didn't. I remember they were like pushing each other after the match. It's like, okay,
Yep.
so now they're gonna get a tag team title match. These guys who don't
Yes.
like each other are gonna get a tag team title match.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh my! I'm already starting with my wrestling can be very stupid rant. I gotta eat some of it.
Wait, since Slasher was the last. Here we go. We got his. Here we go. There's so we got a hardcore triple threat championship match. We got the champion Billy Gunn versus Hardcore Holly and Al Snow, and then we have the WWF Tag Team Championship match. The champions, the Nugget himself, Owen Hart, and JEFFJ Jeff Jarrett with Deborah versus D'Lo and Test. Then we have the finals. Bro, let me tell you, bro, the Brawl for All final.
This was
Just
Butterbean
see
knocking his ass out.
Yeah,
That's right.
Bot Gun, bro. Bot Gun versus Butterbean, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Then we have the singles match. The winner gets named the special guest referee for the main event, Mankind versus The Big Show. We have a 4 corners elimination match for the Intercontinental Championship. Road Dogg, the champion, versus Gold Dust, and versus Ken Shamrock and Val Venus. Then we have Kane versus Triple H, Sable versus Tori, X-Pac versus Shane McMahon, the Big Boss Man versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell. And then we have that match. That match. The main event is the no DQ match for the WWF Championship with the champion, The Rock, defending against Stone Cold Steve Austin, the former champion. So that's our card for this evening, gentlemen.
Yeah. Which
All
is
right, we'll
funny
go ahead.
because last week's was Austin winning the belt for the first time,
Yep.
and he didn't even get to keep it all the way around. To
Did I also hear correctly that at this point in time, fucking Billy Gunn is the hardcore champion? Billy fucking Gunn?
Well, yeah, because we left with
yes.
Crash Holly with the belt, didn't we?
Yikes.
I think so. Yeah, Billy Gunn's a hardcore champion at this because they broke up. DX was
DX
split up.
broke up. Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
all
they're
the
split
people
up,
you
so.
could put the hardcore champion.
You put on Billy Gunn.
Fuck
And now
outta
he's
here.
just a hardcore scissor maniac.
Oh God, I am a scissor man.
Maniac.
All right, here we go. WrestleMania 15, folks.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to sing.
There's Howard Finkel. The Fink. That boys to men.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
To say goodbye to yesterday. How's the audio for everybody? Good. Okay.
That's good.
All right. I saw them in concert. They actually put on a good show.
Do you remember when they had that huge that one concert push that was Another Bad Creation, Belle Biv DeVoe, Boys to Men, and something else?
Something else.
Yeah, it was like because it was like they're all produced by the same company. So there's
Yeah.
this like huge like
Weren't they in New Edition together? Or like a
I
couple
think
of them?
that's
yeah.
New Edition was the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, it was New Edition. I saw it was next Destiny's Child and Boys to Men
Oh shit.
at Pine Knob in 1998.
Destiny's Child. You mean Beyonce's band?
Dude,
They just,
Kelly
like,
Rowland.
overshadowed.
Have you seen Kelly Rowland lately? She is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, she looks
like,
good. She looks really good.
Everybody in Destiny's Child was like a freaking smoke show, but for some reason it was just like.
Well, remember remember there were 4 of them, and they forced 2 of them out and got a new girl.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
And isn't Kelly Rowland Beyonce's adopted sister or
I
something?
believe so. Yeah.
I is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah. But wasn't she Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so angry when she died in that.
Over her nose got chopped
Dude,
off.
I've had a crush on her for like 20 some years.
Yeah, I remember when she's having a dream, and I don't know where the hell they were waiting, but she's looking at a magazine. She had a dream that Freddie cut her nose off.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh
Freddie
shit! Yeah,
Cassidy.
they played this every WrestleMania, didn't they?
Yeah.
So.
The procession that humbles our mortality.
Yeah, after a certain point, they started using this.
There are moments in life that transcend our faith. Memories crafted by gods among men that defy time.
God.
Fucking HBK.
Fewer and fewer of those guys are still alive.
Oh, I know. It's sad. It is. It's really
Always
sad.
heard.
You lose more and more of them every year. And
How many died so far this year already?
what is it?
Who died before? Someone died right before Virgil. I forgot who it was.
Ole Anderson.
Ole Anderson. Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yeah, Ole and Virgil passed away.
And meanwhile, freaking Mick Foley is still alive.
Jake the Snake is still with us.
Yep. Yeah, but Jake the Snake is with us because of DDP.
Basically. Yeah.
I know, but I still consider him the Keith Richards of pro wrestling.
Yeah, his organs
Oh,
are pickled. He's never going to decompose.
Absolutely.
Man. Yeah, I wish that DDP was able to save more. I mean, it sucks about when Scott Hall went, but it was like, at least he had a chance at life before he checked out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
DDP
and I saw
gave him that just a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, I saw that the Riggs was at Sting's last match. I was like, holy shit. No, that's a dude that like.
Oh yeah, he was in the crowd, right? He was in the crowd.
Yeah. Dude, that dude, not only did he spring back, but he like even DDP said it. He's like, you kind of gave us more than we were asking for. Holy shit. He went into the gym and got like juiced out of his gourd. It was like, how the hell did that happen? I guess he got like a new lease on life because he got new chompers. And like, I guess that was
Keep in
enough
mind,
to
he
say,
wasn't living in his car. He was living in his car for almost 2 months. That's a fucking you know what I'm talking about, Chris. That's a lonely existence. No wonder he's check out when he's praying for a reason to live and your phone rings and it's your former tag partner.
Yeah,
is you're just about to off yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think his Dark Side of the Ring is tonight.
Oh shit!
The Buff Bagwell one.
Nice. Yeah, Bagwell's another one that I'm glad he got some help because he had that like abscess on his leg that just wasn't healing after the Jeep accident.
Yeah.
Imagine having an open wound for years.
Yeah.
Hey, Just Joe 47. WrestleMania 15, Vince Russo at his most powerful. Bro, it's Russo. Bro. Here we go. Al Snow, the Job Squad, baby. One of the most dominant stables.
The Job Squad. Is that like the AEW code word or?
Yes. Here comes the non-copywritten song that Spike TV used.
A lot of people use this music.
Yep.
Fucking spark plug, Holly.
Thurman Sparky Plug over here.
Sparky Plug.
Yeah, when he went in hardcore, Holly, he got like freaking ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was nowhere that big as Thurman.
He was built like X-Pac when he was Thurman Sparky Plug.
Must have ate his spinach.
I take my vitamins, Chris.
Yeah. Say your prayers and take your vitamins in a syringe.
That's right.
In your butt cheek.
Right between the toes.
Yeah.
They still work.
I'm an ass man. Yeah.
Why the hell was this guy hardcore champion?
I don't know.
Oh shit! The Hawaiian shirt guys from the ECW crowds.
He is. He used to sit in the front row.
Yeah, and he had the straw hat guy next to him.
Yep, he was at like every fucking show at the ECW arena.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You see him in every he's hard cam side. You always
This is
see
Philly,
that.
right? This is Philly.
Yeah, this is in Philly.
That's why, yeah, that's why.
Yep.
You a Pennsylvania native?
Oh yeah, he probably lives somewhere right around there.
Oh yeah, him and his fucking idiot friend.
What are you talking
That's funny,
about?
that
They're
dude's
probably
bigger now.
Right, he is. They're probably hobos, dude, that lived outside of the place.
If they're still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I meant back then. Hardcore.
Okay, so this was before they brought Crash in and they did the stupid 24/7 thing, right? Okay. I hated that 24/7 shit.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
This was like just before I stopped watching wrestling.
He got tired of his sister's disapproving glare.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw the Randy Orton entrance, and I just looked over, and she's got her arms folded, and she did the people's eyebrow.
Bro, he was hardcore because it was a swerve, bro.
He was in a gay leather daddy outfit with an M. Bison hat. Like, okay, yeah, that's gay.
Who?
When Randy Orton in his like opening, like when he first started off, he had this like
I never saw. Wait, was this like Ohio Valley days?
This is like early 2000s.
What are you talking about with Randy Orton?
So my sister's like, why are you watching wrestling? That's like so gay. I'm like, it's not gay. And she's like, fine. We look over at the TV and Randy Orton comes down to the ring, and he's like in a black Speedo with like a little leather daddy vest, and he looks like one of the Village People but yoked. And then he has an M. Bison, like a black leather daddy hat. And she just folds her arms and looks at me, and I'm like, okay, here's the remote.
Joe Rogan has a joke that
Randy Orton. Huh.
Joe Rogan has a joke that wrestling is like as close as you can get to gay porn without the dudes actually banging.
I think that's actually grappling. He's got it confused with.
I bet you.
Have you ever seen a Gracie's fight?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie this guy up in my legs and hold him here for a half hour really tight.
Do you remember that Adam Sandler skit where it was like gay porn
Yes.
or dudes weightlifting?
Yep. Is this two gay men having sex, or is it two men doing dumbbell bicep curls?
Yeah, Chris Farley's like listening to it, and he's like, that's definitely two guys plowing each other. Like, nope, that's weightlifting.
It's
But
little
he just
things.
said, give it to me. Oh, sorry.
Hell yeah.
No, it's just what I liked about wrestling. Like little things that I miss. Al Snow had to go under the ring apron like he is now. You could see the Sunday Night Heat ring apron under the WrestleMania one compared to today they would just change the screen.
The LED
you know?
screen. You change it.
Yeah, those LED screens are obnoxious.
No, it takes away from the wrestling aspect of it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I miss the apron. Even if there's nothing on it, just the look of the apron compared to those screens.
Would you imagine how bad that thing would have went down when that black guy that was running into the ring? And
Oh my God! Yeah, if he went head first into the LED.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
You just fried yourself a fella.
What was that guy's name? Who was
Titus
that?
O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil.
I want to use it as a bumper for like, and now Christmas.
Fried ass O'Neil. He fried his ass.
But like, it's not like they have like two sides that are apron now, so they could do their stupid thing where they pull out the kendo stick. First of all, they gotta stop using the fucking kendo sticks, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Sandman is the only one that should be allowed to fucking use a kendo stick after everything. Nobody else should use a fucking kendo stick.
Steve motherfucker Blackman.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe Tommy Dreamer, maybe.
Yeah. Because he used the fuck out of those in ECW.
Yeah.
Or got his ass
Or
beat
just,
with them.
or just Incredible too. I give him a pass too. He stole Sandman's cane before Sandman left ECW. So.
Yep.
That when he never mind. Yeah, Sandman. When he went back to just doing construction full time.
I like how he like hits him with his forearm, and he's like, "I'm hitting him with a chair, I swear." You know, it's so sad because like now today, the AEW guys thought he was really being hit with a chair, so they now beat the shit out of people with chairs.
John Moxley's just like, I'm gonna bleed all over everybody.
It's like,
I gotta
they're
FC.
well, it's like they really weren't hitting them with the chair. Like that would like kill the guy, right?
Well, some of them were.
Yeah, just not full strength, you know.
Yeah.
Like don't put a chair in the Rock's head in this era because the Rock was definitely gonna crank you upside the head with it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna give you more brain damage than you had before you got in the ring with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that The Rock is the one that gave Mick Foley all that brain damage and turned him into a lefty.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
So I was going to mention to Just Joe real quick, and sorry guys, I think I muted the wrong mic when I coughed, but he mentioned WrestleMania 15, Vince Russo at his most powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I think the peak of Vince Russo was just a few months before this at the Survivor Series Deadly Game tournament. We watched that a few months ago where they did the tournament and Rock became champ at the end.
Yep.
But that's like tonight's almost like the culmination or the peak of that angle that began at that Survivor Series. So we've kind of seen the beginning of the main event angle.
Yeah, that was the gang warfare Survivor Series.
Oh,
that was snug. That was snug.
All right, I take back what I said about you being a shitty hardcore champion, Billy Gunn, because that was not nice.
He's like, yeah, it was hardcore Holly. Fuck it, I'm gonna ring him up.
Oh no! Steel chair now in the center of the ring.
Famous, sir.
Trouble here. This is called the famous. If he connects, he's down. So the what? The famous. This is over. There's two.
That one. That was the little receipt right there. Yeah. His head's fucking smart right now. He's not Sparkplug anymore.
No, he is. He will always be Sparkplug.
With that fucking mullet.
Yep.
That mullet.
At least he didn't have to do anything else tonight. Like I remember working shows with full-on concussions. That shit's miserable.
Each one leading to the next. All the way.
I get hit in the head in an opening with a chair in the opening promo. Have to go out and do 2 matches, not wrestle, but like manage 2, and then do another promo spot and then wrestle the main. That was fun.
Oof.
That was fun. Yeah. What do we do to dull the pain? Vodka and marijuana, sir. Vodka and marijuana. That's how we get through the night. I love that. Have any of you ever gotten to the ring under the influence of any intoxicants? I'm just sitting there. No. Why would you say that?
Why did that rabbit just ask us that dumb question?
You turn around and you sound like Draven. Is that a personal attack? I mean, it feels like a personal attack over here.
The promoter walks out where all the workers park and calls us in for a meeting, and me and one of the valets jump out of my truck and there's smoke pouring out of the fucking window.
Meanwhile, other people open their doors and, like Billy Bob Thornton and bottles flying everywhere. Bad Santa.
Owen and the Nugget.
You know what? Though?
Owen the Nugget.
Look at that. Like he looks better today than he did back then, and he still could go.
I know he's big there, but he got bigger.
Double J.
Yeah.
It's so weird how some of them have aged really well, and some of them just like went south real bad.
Yeah.
Ivory.
But last time I saw D-Lo, he looks the same. I haven't seen what he looks like for a while, but he didn't seem to age too badly.
Black don't crack.
She was such a smoke show.
Yeah, she was. She was like underrated hot. What's that on the side of her face, though? What the fuck is that?
In match versus Jackie.
Oh,
that's
see, there you go.
Like a cigar out on her face.
Yeah, from Sunday Night Heat was before the dark matches, so they actually weren't dark. And look, it's Test. He ain't alive no more neither.
Oh, that's sad.
His music is dope though. Like this fucking track is. Oh, I love that shirt. That's awesome.
No, I want that shirt.
Yeah, I remember him wearing that shirt.
When he died, he was fucking huge.
Yeah, he was one that you could see the progression of steroids watching the show during watching it week after week.
Look, Big Bill's a little smaller in this one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Deborah 360.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. Before my outro the other day, that's what I said too. I said, yeah, we have words of wisdoms. Something from Stone Cold. I said the guy used to beat his wife.
Wow, look at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stone Cold was in the locker room going, I can't wait to hit that one day.
Multiple times. He threw a beer at her.
Gonna punch her in the gut. What?
I didn't realize I didn't realize she had that incredible of a body. God damn.
Oh, girl. Yeah. Yeah, Deborah was fucking hot.
Yeah, Grade A, buddy.
Yeah, it was her head that was the problem.
Yeah,
it was the sound coming out of her mouth is what the problem was.
Exactly. Thank you, Vinny.
Yeah, I'm starting to have more respect for Jeff Jarrett.
Boy, did she started with Mongo, went to Jarrett, then to Austin.
Oh, damn.
And here we go now. Double team by Kilo and Tip. We keep things off set. Keep title folks are on the line.
God, yeah, that's definitely a body built for the bedroom. I mean, that's better than Sable's at this time.
Oh, yeah.
Kilo Brown and Tip won the battle royal earlier on tonight on
and way less plastic at that time.
Yeah,
Compared to
Sable definitely had
Sable
the.
was all
Well,
fucking.
Deborah had big fake. She had fake titties.
Yeah, she has fake titties, but like she has like a nice like 4-pack going on and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's a gym made body.
She had kick-ass legs too.
Yeah.
Deborah was a stopover before people moved on to their real wives.
Oh, the connecting who?
That's who like Lana kind of reminded me of when Rusev first came in, and when Lana Lana was always wearing like the type of shit that Deborah would wear, like the blazer with like just a bra showing underneath and the short mini, the mini skirt.
Yep.
The high heels, like
Lana. Didn't they split up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Didn't she post a picture with another wrestler already?
She became a fucking tremendous e-thought anyway, like most of the women in wrestling now.
Well, you could just stop at before in wrestling. There's profit in it, man. The Simp Legions are, the Simp armies are legion. Damn.
Hit so hard he got his wings.
No, I mean, we shit on Owen Hart, but I mean,
I like Owen Hart.
Yeah,
He'll be dead in the next month or two.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Owen Hart is in my top 10 of favorite wrestlers all time.
Yeah, well, dude, you can't graduate from Stu Hart's dungeon and be a shitty wrestler.
Yeah. Usually, they kick out the really bad ones, but yeah.
Yeah, they don't let him in. They don't. Well, they don't want that name to be tarnished.
Yeah, and I heard a lot of them, those jobbers, a lot of them that stuck around for so many years. Apparently, they were they did stuff for Pat Patterson.
Oh.
That's how they stayed on the roster for as many years as they did. There's so much talent that came in and out of there. They didn't have to do that at all. It's those people who wanted that steady paycheck and didn't care if they became stars or not.
So long, day boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's more stuff that's getting dropped, by the way.
Yeah,
it's getting freaky.
Well, it sucks because I don't want it to retroactively destroy my enjoyment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like this right here, this is freaking amazing.
Oh, dude,
this is
I
look
don't,
at that.
I don't care what happened in 2022 or 2019 retroactively. If I'm watching, like, that doesn't enter my mind. I honestly, like, it is what it is. I know it's shit. That was a gorgeous sit out power bomb out of that.
The Sky High.
I don't watch the new wrestling anyway because it sucks. Sorry, whatever happened, but bitch could have said no.
Oh, damn! Get in a fight. Pull her hair. Yeah.
Rip that jacket off.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not looking forward to WrestleMania. I'm really not at all.
Not one bit.
Nah, hell no.
I'm more interested in seeing Mike Tyson take off Paul's ear.
Yeah, that was an awesome fucking pin right there.
That was fucking sweet. Yep. Oh, damn. Dude, look at what we lost, man.
Yeah, but now there's gonna be like 5-minute match after 5-minute match, isn't there?
Let's see. Hang on.
A lot of matches on this card.
Bro, next is the Brawl for All finals, bro. That's not even a 5-minute match, bro.
Well, you figure it's only a 2-hour and 47-minute pay-per-view.
Yeah, for a WrestleMania, this is on the shorter side.
Oh, there's Teddy Long, player.
With 5-minute matches,
Get to the back, player.
We're America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Yeah.
No, I was listening to Russo earlier, and he was talking about Vince McMahon, because he's selling all his stock. He sold, not all of it, but he sold
a shit ton.
Almost $1 billion worth of stock. And I think by the time he's done, he'll be just over $1 billion and still have a considerable amount. the possibility of him opening a new wrestling company.
Yeah, AEW.
Wow.
No,
Yeah,
no,
buy
no,
up
no, no,
stuff.
no,
No,
no.
no.
He can't buy AEW.
No.
Shad,
But like, I remember Tony Khan. I don't know if he had bought it, but they were buying into New Japan. So maybe he would go, to try to buy into New Japan too.
No, he'd
No?
do it in the U.S. and he would try to take WWE down. That's exactly what he would do because that's what Vince does. I mean, I guarantee you, his attorneys are telling him, "Do not fucking do that right now."
This is bullshit. This is like Bart Gunn's punishment for winning the Brawl for All.
Yeah.
Yep.
This broke him. This fucking broke him.
Well, yeah, because they had it set up. They wanted Dr. Death to win it all.
This isn't even the finals of the Brawl for All because he already won the Brawl for All. He's the champion.
Oh, yeah.
This was just this fucking thing to do for WrestleMania.
Yep.
Tonight, folks, the 1998 Brawl for All winner, Bart Gunn, beat Tough Man winner and IBA Super Heavyweight Champion Butterbean.
Oh shit!
Isaac Hayes, baby.
Oh, the Mean Street Posse.
Street Posse. They hadn't added Joey Abs.
No,
in yet.
Joey Abs. Joey Abs is the only wrestler out of them.
Yeah.
He has held 5 boxing championships throughout his illustrious career, including
Is this
the
Vinny
junior heavyweight
Pazienza?
and heavyweight titles.
Say again?
Gentlemen, he is the Pazman.
Yeah, that's
Vinny
him.
Pazienza.
Yep. I watch
Yeah.
you guys all the time.
Vinny Pazienza.
Vinny Paz, baby.
Mm-hmm. The Tasmanian Devil.
You're outside the judges. For
His freaking girlfriend was a smoke show.
an individual who is one of the preeminent trainers, past, present, and future in boxing, Kevin Rudy. All right.
This was wrong for them to do to Bart Gunn. This was fucked up.
It was.
Also, an individual who can say that in his career, he went into the ring and boxed the legendary Muhammad Ali and wrestled.
Is that Chuck Wepner?
Yeah.
The giant Chuck
Yep.
Wepner.
What the fuck, man?
The human punching bag, Chuck
Yeah.
Wepner.
The tomato can.
One of
Yeah.
all-time
The
greats.
dumbest fucking thing ever.
Gorilla.
Gorilla Monsoon.
He looks like shit compared
Yeah.
to just like 2 years before.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
it's dying. Yeah,
Was it was cancer?
I think so.
He wasn't alive much longer after this.
Damn.
Diabetes too.
Oh yeah, that'll get you.
Was he before or after Owen?
He was before Owen, I do believe.
He was
I can't
before
remember.
Austin.
I can't remember.
Wow.
I thought he was.
I'll Google it, but I'm pretty sure he died after Owen.
Or I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I think Owen. Yeah, because you said Tony Owen goes in about a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I don't-
like April right now, April 99, late March, and then Owen's gone in May.
All right. Gorilla died October '99, so he went after
Yeah,
Owen.
After
Because
Owen.
Owen
Yeah.
died. I think it was like May or June. With
Yeah,
that
it was
paper.
over the edge.
This is
So,
kind of
yeah,
like
Owen went first.
this was his last hurrah
yeah.
judging this WrestleMania match.
There's another person that DDP helped out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Fucker was in some badass shape.
Man, couldn't even walk. Now he's It's so
My-
sad how people.
My
Whoa.
favorite thing that Butterbean ever did was in Jackass when he beat the fuck out of Johnny Knoxville in that department store. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And his Johnny Knoxville's head went bouncing off the counter on his way down when he fucking dropped.
Yeah, this is the one thing that I 100% agree with Cornette on. This was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got a professional boxer
Yeah.
who against a guy that is basically, and I'm not downplaying professional wrestling, but he's basically
not a boxer.
stage actor. Yeah, he's like, if you've ever been punched by a boxer, like, someone that knows how to throw a punch, that feels a whole hell of a lot different than your average brawler.
Yes, it does.
Like they know how to put their feet in the right place and get their full weight into the punch. And yeah, dude, you see flash bulbs from one of those.
It's all in the hips, baby. It's all in the
I had a headache, man. I got clipped on the chin once, and I had this headache for 3 weeks.
But also, Butterbean wasn't like a real. Butterbean was like a
Tough man.
He had to have, what was it, the tough
Yep.
man, where they have
Yeah,
3
He was
rounds.
like a tough man.
He couldn't do
Yep.
full. He couldn't fight a
No.
full.
He was too fat. He was like, he had the strength, he just didn't have the
He
stamina.
got gassed.
Yeah.
Him and
But
King
I-
Kong Bundy would have been a great tag team.
Or
Yeah,
him and Tank Abbott.
Oh
Yeah.
God, Tank Abbott destroyed people in UFC.
No, I love Tank Abbott matches were always hilarious because there's no.
Oh!
Jeez.
Oh!
He's coming back too, man. They said Butterbean.
There was no in between with Tank Abbott matches. He'd either
No.
knock someone out in 9 seconds or he'd get knocked out in 9 seconds.
Well,
There was
no,
just
he was
no
way
in
like a
between.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Wow.
oh, and his head hit the rope on the way down.
Yeah,
His career was done after this, wasn't it?
yeah.
He like
Yeah,
went
this
to-
fucked him
he
up.
went to Japan.
Wow.
And that was
Yeah, they
pretty much-
didn't do anything with him. They didn't push him. They didn't. All they did was kill his career.
No, they
'cause
they pushed him, but it was on a gurney.
Yeah.
No, he was never supposed to win that. This was the whole thing was like a punishment thing. This boxing bullshit. Dude, did you just hear what the hell Trump just said? It's amazing.
No. Oh no.
You know who likes men hugely? Pat Patterson, Vince McMahon, Cody Rhodes, very much into them. In big way, very gay, along with John Cena and AEW fans. They like them way too much. It's unhealthy and unnatural. So gay.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, he
God,
flipped him
that's
twice.
fucked.
He got him with the
That's
jab and then
sad.
the freaking haymaker there.
This dude is out of his element.
Yeah, that would be
And
like,
they put him in
like
there
one of
with
us
the
in there.
fucking yeah. Just a tank.
Oh, look at that
Fucking
neck
throw
wobble.
what he does.
Well, I know we're talking about how bad poor Bart got destroyed right here, but Vinny, I'm your friend, and I think it's time that we have an intervention with you in this new program that you're working with. We're going to have to get you help. You're going in too deep.
Never.
Hugely.
Going in very
You know,
raw.
I joke about it, but I'm actually kind of interested in seeing the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
That's gonna be just I don't know, man.
An exhibition.
It's
so
it's
Yeah.
bullshit.
but you know what's
I
gonna
wanna see
happen.
it, though. Like, yeah.
Someone's gonna get pissed a little too much, and he's gonna start throwing freaking hammers. You know.
Yeah, it's just God. I just wish that like all that time that was wasted in prison. Is that the gobbledygooker? Oh no, wait, that's a chicken.
From the baseball.
Pete Rose,
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't it Pete Rose?
I think.
Yeah, where's Kane at?
Right.
That was the best rivalry that would happen like once a year. Pete Rose and Kane.
Pete Rose get over on Kane. Hell yeah, dude.
He just grabbed his ass. Knock him out.
Gave me a bad coupon.
I'm gonna go back to eating, more chicken because you gave me a bad cow coupon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to comment earlier about Ivory and that bandage. They said it's from fucking Terry Runnels putting a cigar out on her face. I miss when that was women's wrestling.
Right.
You got women putting cigars out on each other. That's brutal.
Some gangster shit.
Yeah. Like, that would get me into wrestling again if Rhea Ripley started putting her fucking lit cigarette out on her opponent. I'd watch.
Yeah, I definitely. That's interesting. I can get into that.
At that point, all of a sudden, we hear Etep. I think I just filled the cup.
Hey, listen, Linda, listen.
Yes.
If you're not down with Degeneration X, I got 2 words for you. Suck it, like I do Michelle, aka Big Mike's fat dong.
Oh my god!
Big Show is waiting all
Oh, that was great.
Guess who showed up while this brawl was going on? I know, the back of your screen here to the left. There's Stone Cold. I realized that. See, that's where Paul White made a huge mistake. And I know you wanted to do.
Hey, it's Kevin Kelly, recently fired from Gay EW.
Yeah, why did they fire him?
But tonight,
I don't know. I can't remember what the reason was.
Not gay enough.
control Big Show.
Definitely not.
I did everything that was asked of me. They put me
They fired him for being a hungry bottom
They put me at Stone
or a
Cold.
selfish top or whatever.
I never minded Kevin Kelly. See, he never tried to like fucking overtake the show the way certain announcers do. He was always, he was always there, just being an announcer. Kind of like Sean Mooney. It was like the same way. Like, he's just there and he's not bothering anybody. He's not like Michael Cole or fucking any shit like that.
All Sean Mooney wanted to do is give us the news from the WWF control center.
Yeah.
Look at Paul White. He's like already out of breath.
Wouldn't they occasionally have Sean Mooney doing play-by-play though?
Yeah.
Or he announced him as the Big Show Paul White.
Yep. He's like, is there like a chair I can?
But he got bigger than this before they put him in like Fat Camp, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he just debuted a month before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember that guy got real big pretty damn fast.
Well, did you ever see the special he did? He was talking about with him and his wife. And his wife was like, you're going to die early. And she went out and she bought him some kind of super expensive customized bike for him to be able to ride because he's too damn big to get on a regular bike. Yeah.
I remember seeing that. Yeah, I know he's done a couple of different things. His latest, he's been working with Mike O'Hearn.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's why he got pretty damn cut. Remember when he showed his abs a couple of years? Mankind's a mess and always been. He's always been a mess.
Weird. Or Mick Foley, because he's like this fat, dumpy, out of shape guy, but he take the most insane amount of views and freaking wrestle really like better than some of the Jack dudes.
Look at the size of Paul White. It's gonna take more than you to get him off his feet, Mankind.
Like, that looks like me in the ring right now with Paul White.
Oh shit! You have a mask?
I got my CPAP mask on.
Oh no!
Chris is hitting people with a tank.
He got the mop out of the kitchen, put it on his head. He's like, "Look, I'm Mick Foley."
Yeah.
He's like, by God, is that the ringside monitor? No, that's a CPAP machine, kid.
It's not as noisy.
Got up immediately following those chair shots to the stunner and went after Mankind. And above Mankind, you got to stay on Big Show's way. This guy's he's in a zone. He is focused and he's ready to rip Mankind apart.
That was a bad angle.
Yeah, it was.
With that first shot to the stairs.
Big Show looked really stupid selling that right there.
Uh-huh.
He was doing like fucking Mortal Kombat right before the fatality. Wobbling.
Friendship.
He likes pain. You see him go through life with that. Yeah, well, he should be really happy tonight. Here's the double
Like the ring boys around Mel Phillips, Mankind can take a lot of punishment. What, too soon?
He may not keep on thinking after this match. Big Show now, hammering away with a stiff right hand to Mankind. Mankind back.
It's just a shame how they booked Paul White.
Yeah.
You know, Mick Foley's been involved in all kinds
He's not the only one.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Oh, there's a litany.
So, and there are reasons why. Patterson was at the dressing room door of every one of the ones he loved the most.
The Big Show firmly entrenched in the camp of the corporation. There's a side punching leg sweep. What a tremendous maneuver in the fourth into Mankind. I mean, Mr. McMahon's got to be sitting backstage, watching Big Show with his match well in hand, knowing that his man is going to referee on
The big slow.
with the right hand, Mankind ducked under, and now.
Oh, did he hit his throat on that bottom
Yeah, I
rope?
think he did.
The way he dead sold that, I'm like, oh shit, he actually caught himself.
Mr. Sacco's been in the gullet of many superstars.
Oh, look, it's Mr. Mr. Hepatitis.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting. And he made sure to be pulling it out of his crotch area.
Hey, I see John Moxley in here.
Yeah, not out of a pocket, out of his crotch.
It's out of his prison pocket.
You know that was McMahon's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept it in his cup pocket.
I really hated this era of Mankind. Look at just look at him.
Yeah.
Look, it's so stupid. It's like a mishmash of create a wrestler parts.
Yep.
It's like a GoBot.
But don't forget, he was like half brain dead. Still is.
Well, he's basically in sweatpants of that.
Yeah, with a with
a makeshift
a custom made referee shirt with like spray paint on it. He's wearing like Reeboks.
British Knights.
That's not spray paint. That's Sharpie, bro.
It looks so stupid.
That looks as dumb as Jeff Jarrett's gear with the straps on it.
Oh God!
Right.
I don't know. I think those sneakers are a Payless brand.
I thought I was going to see jelly pour out of the sides there for a minute.
And Mick Foley just shit himself.
I'm not having a nice day.
Well, I was fine till Big Show squashed me. I always waited to have him when he would do the get caught up in the top rope, like lop off his other ear.
Yeah.
But, that way he'd have no ears. Because he don't listen so well anyway.
Yeah, was anything of value really lost?
Made him easier to identify. He's the one-eared motherfucker that we'll be seeing at Horror Hound. And here goes let me make sure I hit him with the good part. Here's the good part. This is going to hurt. Sorry. Look at it, bent the chair. Now, Etep, is there any good way other than not taking a chair to the back to just not bend it?
Nope.
I remember when Hercules and those guys, you would hear it smack, but damn well they didn't put their full strength into it. I looked like that was a payback because that chair bent.
Yeah.
Oh, choke slam through the chairs, maybe, huh?
Now there are two of them.
There are two of them.
We will not survive this.
What the hell was he doing with 2 chairs?
One for each butt cheek.
Oh shit. Was he flying?
Oof.
From WCW World Champion to
Yeah. I was just about to say, Mick Foley probably said to him, it's like, I didn't do enough damage to myself. Pick up the chair and hit me.
I didn't hear anything crack.
Now in the head.
Yeah. Masterpiece.
Wait a minute. You just stay right there. I got something to say to you. You just stay in there.
McMahon looks so strange here.
That's how I remember him. When I saw old McMahon, it freaked me out.
with the fucking mustache, Chris.
Yeah, the mustache,
Oh,
the
God.
great,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, he went, yeah, he just like stopped taking the roids and just.
He looks
fizzled
like
out.
he's wearing a Big Show's blazer. He's swimming in that thing.
Big problem.
That doesn't look like at the end of the movie Big, when he gets back to like the kid size and his clothes are all hanging off him.
Yeah, the shoulders are a bit wide on that.
Uh-huh.
You could have cost
Yeah,
me.
like as he lifts his arm, the shoulders kind of cave in.
Yeah.
You been a referee. You've been disqualified.
To be fair, he's kind of like, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but he's like yoked back then.
Yeah, he was jacked,
Yeah,
but
he
like
was.
his suit wasn't fitting. Like it wasn't fitted to him.
Yeah, because he wanted to start doing more stuff like this, and then eventually wrestling.
Thank God. Yeah, thank God for Mr. McMahon. He was about to be thrilled through that mat.
He wanted Paul White to poop on him.
Yeah. It's like when we get backstage, I'm unzipping this, and you know what's coming out. I'll give you a little coming attraction.
You're gonna let Pat Patterson.
That's it. You're going to fat camp.
Yeah.
The Big Show knocked that man.
You guys heard that Stephanie was actually named in the lawsuit, right?
Yeah, number 1, 2,
And Nick Khan, yeah.
Which means eventually Triple H is going to be on there.
Oh, of course.
Get all
Yeah.
these back to Paul.
But I mean,
Oh yeah,
again,
he's
shit matters. Let's see it go to court.
We need help.
They said there's going to be some massive stars getting named all over the place, too.
Let's take a look
They
now.
think it's going to go away. It's not.
You know, I miss Jerry Lawler's commentary. I know that sounds weird, but he's no Heenan, but modern wrestling doesn't have that.
Yeah, there was something he brought to that.
No, that fucking guy Corey Graves thinks he is. He thinks he's like this, but he's not.
No, yeah, like Lawler was the last good heel commentator.
Yeah.
Mhm.
God, I miss Heenan.
Briscoe picking him up. Come on, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping when Vince left. Maybe they'll change up the broadcast team eventually. Like
Yeah.
Michael Cole is just, he was never that good anyway. He
Ever.
never had that connection with the fans that Jim Ross might have had, or
Oh yeah,
Gordon Soley, you know, like Michael Cole doesn't have that. So it'd be nice to get some commentators with personality back in there. I like Wade Barrett, okay, but yeah, he's no Bobby Heenan or Jerry Lawler.
yeah.
Time being stretched out of the arena. Mr. McMahon being helped out. The Big Show has destroyed 2 men. take another look at this.
Oh, look, this is where Paul White punches the back of his hand.
Devastating.
McMahon being helped now. Locker room area by the associates. Tremendous right
I don't know how Miss McMahon survived Paul White punching the back of his hand like that.
Yeah, his eyes are all like bulged out now. Like they got real buggy when he got bigger or when he got older.
You know where he got the practice from, right? Bret Hart. That's where that came from. That whole shit. And they said, Vince, this is what you look like. This is what happened.
My God.
He's like, I'm going to put it into a WrestleMania. And then I'm going to kill Owen Hart. Allegedly.
Yeah, that I can't believe they didn't just refund. Like, actually, I can believe it because they're more about profit than human life, and human life always loses out to profit. But I would have stopped that fucking show.
Didn't they refund everyone in the arena's money?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they did, but yeah, they should have probably stopped it.
Dude,
if it
there
was
were people in tears wrestling during that.
Oh, yeah. With Percy Pringle there, I saw an interview with him and he said that he came out and he couldn't help but look up. And then he looked at the mat. His blood was on the mat the entire night.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
I'm
disgusting.
sorry. That's beyond disgusting that they continued.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was Cornette was saying these, like, there were wrestlers who had tears, like, streaming down their face while they were, like, they clearly weren't, like, they weren't in the match. Like, they didn't want to be there. Like,
exactly.
Everybody was worried. They didn't know what happened to him. They didn't know he was dead at that time.
And they were screaming in the back, if you don't go out, you're going to get fired.
Yep. God, that'll probably be one of the single most despicable, like, other than the pooping on and the sex stuff. Like, there's just a lot of bad shit in this.
Yep.
Well, at least the matches are great. So far, everything's been freaking great.
I was just gonna say, to be fair too, like hindsight's 2020. Like I remember, I was watching that pay-per-view and it was kind of like everything was up in the air for a minute, but it was just kind of like the show must go on. Because I remember watching it at home and I even said they're not stopping it. My mom was like, the show, it's got to go on.
Well,
But
I didn't know he was dead. Like, during all that, like, I just thought he was hurt.
Well, that was the whole point, though. That's why they didn't tell anybody that he was dead till after. They didn't even tell the people at the event live that he died.
Well, Jim Ross got on camera and told everyone during the event.
Yeah.
I wanted to, like, you saw Owen and Jeff Jarrett wrestling a little while ago. Like, they were a tag team and were champions for a while leading up to that. And then they were both kind of going their separate ways again. Like, maybe a month after this show, a couple weeks. And Jeff Jarrett, like, had to come out next and wrestle after.
And
Well, hey, look, it's the base motherfucker.
Jim Ross said it, but the live crowd didn't know it. They said that the crowd didn't find out until they went home. Like, nobody said anything. But yeah, we knew if you had the pay-per-view.
Well, do you guys remember when Lawler had that heart attack on air and I thought he was snoring? All you hear is like,
no.
That was on Raw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I saw that live, and then I heard from my buddy who was always they were doing the conventions together, and he said, "Yeah, he was right there in death's door."
Yeah, like if he was going to Puerto Rico to wrestle during the weekends at that time, if he were in Puerto Rico, he'd be dead. If he wasn't there at the arena with the doctor right there.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Somebody had an angel on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Or a devil.
The devil watching out for him.
Well, I mean,
Like,
evil.
you got to stay out of here, buddy.
Evil sticks around, so you know. It's,
Yeah, that's true. Only the good die young.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Cody's dad.
What is it today? He's gonna crawl back into his father's dick hole.
That's how you finish the story. You crawl back into the dick hole you came out of.
Yeah, that was it.
Hey, there's Blue Meanie and his wife.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't Bradshaw beat the shit out of him for real?
Yep, but then Stevie Richards got him back with that chair to the face.
Oh, it's Bradshaw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
At One Night Stand when they had that ECW versus WWE brawl in the ring, Richards fucking took a chair, smashed Bradshaw right in the face with it, fucking busted his nose, bloodied him.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
That's it. You get what you deserve.
I'm telling you, I like the rumor that Cody's father is Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
I bet this is the match that red pilled Val Venus.
He was only 235 and he's that yoked.
I miss Ken Shamrock. I liked him.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because he was short.
Yeah, he was, what is it, 5'8"?
Yeah, he's a stocky dude.
Shamrock is short. I thought Shamrock was at least like 6 or 6'1".
No,
I don't know. We gotta look up his height.
no,
Yeah, I gotta look up.
His fake sister was hot.
Yes, she was. Like
That
so she
hurt
ended up
the
marrying a Blue Meanie.
She did?
What?
Yeah.
This chick?
This
Ryan?
chick married him?
No,
She
Blue
married a
Meanie
worker.
married a gangbang porn star.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It was a porn star. Shamrock 6'1".
Oh shit, he's
No,
6'1"?
No.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't that.
He's
I didn't
just
think he was
lean.
that.
No,
short.
they
I
lied.
thought he was like 5'8", 5'9". Because
Yeah, no,
he was.
He's
Because
closer
Gracie's
to that.
taller than him.
He's not 6'1". That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm 6 feet. There's no way he's taller than me. Look at that. Look at the ropes.
Yeah. Well, Val Venus is 6'3", so when you see them standing next to one another. And I saw him somewhere else too. He was next to somebody else. What the fuck? You look like a midget.
I mean, that's the thing with most of those. They lied so much about the freaking heights and weights.
Yep.
I remember there was one match in particular when freaking Taz first joined the WWE main roster, and his first fight was against Kurt Angle. And they were about the same damn size. But they've got Kurt Angle listed as something like 6 foot or even 6 foot.
Really? I thought Angle was
And
listed
I
at like
stood
5.
next to Taz, and Taz came up to my damn nose, and I'm 6'1". I was like, Kurt Angle ain't no damn 6 foot.
No, Kurt Angle,
wrestlers.
5'8".
Yeah, dude. Olympians like gymnasts and Greco-Roman wrestlers and stuff, because they were put their body through so much crap when they were young, they all have stunted growth.
Hold on a second. Road Dogg is 6'1", and he's towering over Ken Shamrock right there.
Oh God, look at that! Look at freaking next to Goldust.
Well, Goldust is fucking what, 6'5"?
Yeah.
He's a really big dude. But yeah,
He looks more
look
than
at,
5 inches or 4 inches taller than
look at Road Dogg again, and when he's in the ring with them, he's towering over Shamrock, and they're supposed to be the same height.
It was a steamy night in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh my God.
Did he really just say that?
He did.
Yeah.
Tell me, he didn't just say that.
He just did.
Blue Meanie extremely jealous of Ryan Shamrock. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Dustin's a better wrestler and performer than Cody.
Yeah.
I always thought he was underrated in the ring, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dustin was.
Yeah, they
good,
gave him a
and
shit
Val
gimmick.
was
Yeah,
too.
he just had the worst gimmick on the planet.
He
They
made
gave him a shit
so
gimmick
good.
and he worked with it.
Yeah.
Like disco.
God,
Disco
poor
was
Glenn
gold.
Gilberti.
Chris, I agree and I disagree with you as far as Dustin's concerned. He didn't just get one bad gimmick and he ran with it.
Yeah,
he
he had
got
multiple.
because when he went over to WCW, they gave him a couple really bad gimmicks over
Yeah,
there.
didn't they give him the kitty fiddler one? Where he's like, looking through the window.
Yep.
That was so wrong. I was like,
Yep.
I feel dirty watching this. This is disgusting.
Oh,
He even came out the following week and said something on Nitro about it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be his first promo, like to the live crowd as a character, and he's dissing it immediately.
Yeah.
Bulldog though.
There's Val with the Northern Lights.
That is a freaking nice freaking suplex.
Yeah, going for the perfect plex, man.
Yeah. Holy shit. I wonder how many takes Kurt Hennig had with his promos, because to make everything look perfect like that, that was
Those were some of the best promos ever in wrestling.
Yep.
God, I love those promos.
The basketball, he'd make the freaking 3-pointer.
My favorite is when the football one where he throws himself like an 80-yard bomb.
Yep.
I
And then he
remember
just
seeing
ends it with perfect.
I remember seeing one of them where they were showing some outtakes, and it was just something simple like him spitting the gum out and smacking it sideways so you can see it on camera.
Yep.
He had to do that something like 15 times to get it right.
Oh yeah, he was anything but perfect. He was not perfect at all. But in the WWF, he was.
So somebody makes a wrestler called Mr. Imperfect, and it's just all of those outtakes.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, Road Dogg just fucking cranked Gold Dust in his face.
The worst thing is he's not even one of the better Armstrong.
No.
I liked Road Dogg the best out of everyone in DX.
Yeah.
In DX, no, I would
DX. I hated DX. All of them.
I wasn't too big on them. I wasn't too big on them either, but I liked
So the lesser of the evils. Then.
Yeah.
I mean, the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn together in DX, sure. I like them for the tag team component of it more than like Shawn and Triple H or, Shawn and X-Pac or X-Pac and Triple H. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think they were the dominant tag team for sure in the DX stable. But yeah, that's it. There was no other tag team in DX. It's just Road Dogg and Billy for me.
Yep.
Yeah, Road Dogg was a tag team wrestler. Like when they tried to put him on this singles run, it just it kind of exposed him.
Yeah.
Same with Billy Gunn. I mean, they should have just kept him as a tag team.
I know after they left the Fed, sometimes they battled each other and stuff. I don't know if that was TNA or whatever, but I missed all of that. But
They always break up tag teams, though.
I know.
So
Yeah,
what? Nobody liked the New Age Outlaws when K Quick was there?
Get rowdy! Remember that song?
Yes.
Get rowdy! You're gonna move to dance!
What the?
Oh, look, he just fucked Val Venus in his ass.
Gay!
Well, he already.
According to Red, that's not gay.
Jesus.
Oh, it was a good takedown.
Nice.
God, yeah, submit. Come on. Those are
Now,
the best
Val, don't
victories.
piss me off, or I'll really break it.
Yeah. See, I love that gimmick.
Out of anybody in the ring, Chris, to fight, that would be the one dude you do not want to piss off the most.
Yeah. I know. If he ever shot, like if he ever got into a shoot fight, that would be pretty scary.
Unless he was fighting Frank Mir.
Yeah, or Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Yeah.
Or Hoist Gracie again.
Yeah. They can hug for 45 minutes and make rules change.
Or Tito Ortiz. You
Jesus.
don't get me started on that. I cannot take anybody serious that loses to Tito Ortiz.
Do you remember when, what was his name? Randy Couture beat Tito Ortiz, bent him in half, and spanked his ass during the match? That was so fucking funny.
Oh my God.
He wasn't gonna.
He did.
He wasn't putting up.
He basically like rolled him up and spanked his ass, and Tito couldn't do shit. It was fucking funny.
Because Tito talked all that shit that he got owned when he got in the fighter.
Yep.
And if memory serves me correct, he ducked that fight with Couture quite a few times too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was running from him. Again, though, Couture, he was always really good with his pound and ground, get you on the cage, lock you up, and slap the shit out of you. Yeah, he knocked him up and whooped his ass. It was hilarious. That should be a bumper.
Didn't Chuck Liddell beat his ass too?
Oh yeah, Liddell.
Damn.
It was well deserved.
Yeah, Liddell fucking beat Ortiz's ass twice.
Back when the UFC was fun to watch, Liddell, Hughes, George St. Pierre.
I don't remember when Mike Lindell was on the.
He was hitting people with pillows filled with crack.
It's filled with crack cocaine. Oh, Mike Lindell.
Mike Liddell instead of Chuck Liddell. That would be freaking hilarious.
Yep. Mike Liddell, Chuck Liddell. It's a Liddell, right?
I lay my cauliflower ear to sleep every night on my pillow.
Oh my God.
That wasn't a bad match, honestly.
No. There were some pretty sweet spots in that match.
Well, look at, I mean, we're talking about the mid card here, and all these guys are over.
Yeah.
It's better than any AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE event today.
Their mid card is more interesting than fucking the main event of both companies these days.
Yeah,
I was literally going to say that. You absolutely took the words right out of my mouth, Slasher, and you're spot on. You're spot on.
I just think it's a shame we never got like Shamrock versus Angle or Shamrock versus Benoit, because they could have put on some clinics.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Especially Shamrock and Angle.
Yeah.
Steamboat and Bret Hart, they were fucking denied one of the WrestleManias. Like they were they were scheduled for it, and then at the last minute they changed the whole thing.
That would have been a great fucking match.
Yep, and they said it too, man. They were geared up for it. They wanted to outdo the Savage match.
What's with the grease coming down? Is that his hair?
Yeah, that's his hair.
The Big Show, Paul Whitebrook, being arrested here in Philadelphia.
He's being arrested in a Cadillac?
Get in the Taurus.
Yeah, get in the. Jesus, what? Get my Saturn. Or get my Prius.
That's a Mercury. That's a Mercury Grand Marquis.
An emotional roller coaster. It's Triple H versus Kane.
My God, it's the Big Red Machine.
The prequel to Katie Vick.
It's an emotional one. China turning her back on DX and Triple H, her longtime companion, forming a bond with Kane.
What did he hit her with?
3 weeks ago.
His mighty flaming finger.
Was it a super kick from the trans men?
God.
Yeah.
Emotion from China. And then last week, Triple H came out dressed as Goldust. He took out a flamethrower, blasted Kane, who suffered superficial burns to the exposed areas of his skin.
Big red retard.
Which means he's supposed to be even more burnt.
Yep, he's supposed to look like Jason Voorhees under that.
So wouldn't that make him a little bit more crispy?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's very cute haircut. That's like
Southern Fried Kane.
Wait, we're in Philly, so
What's going on with this chick? Her face is looking more and more like a man as she's getting older.
Well, that's what happens once the estrogen goes. When you hit the pause, menopause, dude, they basically are men.
Mhm. She looks so good in Horrible Bosses, and now she looks like a man.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that sucks is they're like a flower. It doesn't last forever.
That's why they
Chris is-
keep using that Korean baby foreskin lotion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris is like
Allegedly, God damn it.
Chris is like she's wilting and dying.
That's exactly what's happening. Yeah. That's why, like, when I see these like absolutely gorgeous AEW wrestlers or ROH female wrestlers, it's like, don't like they're not going to be like that forever. Like once the pause hits, dude, they got like osteoporosis and shit.
Yeah.
Like women don't age like men. Like we kind of lucked out in the physical department. Like we get older and shit breaks down, but not anywhere as bad as like menopause and hormonal imbalances. And shit.
Well, I don't think they'd have that if they would continue doing the thing they started doing, at the beginning of the relationship and swallowing. Anyway, maybe they wouldn't have those problems. We do have these magical little things there.
You know what I find amazing, though, Adam, is the fact that not once did Chris go completely black pill on us and say these bitches are getting exactly what they deserve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn it. I didn't, my misogyny, that they might know that it's finally all an act.
Well, that's because you still want to sell them that Korean foreskin lotion they love so much.
Yeah, I can give them some of my Korean foreskin.
Exactly. Don't worry, lady. I got plenty in supply for you. Come on, it's freshly squeezed.
Well, it kind of, being Jewish kind of puts a kibosh on that.
There it is, Tone.
Bad coupon, chicken. Bad coupon.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Come on, you bastard.
And now for something completely different.
And here's the moment where he realized he fucked up.
Yeah. Is this after he was disgraced?
Yeah.
Damn.
But damn, is it great.
Yeah.
Just imagine. They said what Pete Rose did was disgraceful. And look at where we are in 2024.
I know.
Yep.
Well,
Like
they
he did
freaking
nothing.
They threw Martha Stewart in prison for what all of our senators do every fucking day.
Yeah. Well, that was just so that she could, teach everyone how to put a turkey up their butt and crap out their mouth.
Well, look, I do that every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know you do. Because of her.
No, I just do it for fun.
You like it.
Well, I was young and needed the money every Thanksgiving.
It's
Turkeys don't buy themselves.
turkey tradition.
If shoving a turkey in my prison wallet is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Don't forget the giblets.
Yeah, we got to use some stovetop up there too.
Yeah, you just don't want to know where the stuffing is.
Yeah, I hate that they slowly chipped away at Kane's veneer until they finally took the mask off.
Yeah.
It was because of the movie, wasn't it?
Probably. Stupid, though. They didn't need to do that. Because, I mean, that's when he was at his best, when his fucking face was covered, because he could still emote. But there was just that, like, uncertainty.
Well, there was no need to unmask him when they released the monster, and then he was running around with both arms up with the tank top, which I'm sure was probably more comfortable than dressing like this. Etep, you could kind of probably tell us more so. Probably want more arm breathing when you're in this kind of a match with those kind of tights.
Yeah, but still, like, if Undertaker had to keep his shit covered, he would have done it. He was all about his gimmick and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this version of Kane the best. That's why I bought the action figure not once, but twice. Kind of funny how that happened, huh, Vinny?
It's just Taker's only miscalculation. He thought he had to become the American Badass because people didn't really like the Dead Man in the Attitude Era, and it's like that's far from the truth.
Yeah.
I think Tommy's even mentioned Ministry Undertaker was his favorite. Like,
Yep.
I didn't mind Biker Undertaker.
I
thought
didn't mind him, but
especially for the time. I thought it was pretty fitting for the time. You know?
I didn't mind it, but I just think he was maybe a little too insecure about it. Like he felt like he had to change. But I'm just saying, if he did stay the Dead Man, I mean, I think he would have stayed over. He'd still be where.
Oh, I don't think it would have made a difference, but I thought it was a cool little change.
I do remember reading something about what he said about that, and you're right. Yeah, I thought Ministry version of him was the best, but he said he felt like he had to do something to kind of freshen up the gimmick every so often, and whether it was just like having the colors changed on his outfit or something else. Like he was the one that made that decision to go to the biker just because he felt like he needed to freshen it up. He wanted to keep up with the times, and he didn't really need to.
Nah, but it did bring in more fans because there are a lot of people that when they tuned in and they caught just that was the beginning of what they like. For us, we knew him as Mark, back in WCW when he was
Mean Mark Calloway.
Mean Mark Calloway.
Yep.
So like we knew who he was from then, and then when we figured out, okay, he's the Undertaker, but it's a different gimmick. I don't think it hurt him because again, there are a lot of people that love the biker image. For me, like when I met him, it was the Ministry Undertaker when I met him.
When you met him back then, was he staying in character as well?
Yeah, he didn't talk to anybody. Like I worked for Meijer, which is a grocery store, and he came there. So like he came and did talk with some of the people, like away from the fans, but not a lot. Like there was a little area for him to drill at by himself. And then he came in and was doing the signature stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was a different era though back then. Like with the biker one, he could kind of talk to the people if he wanted to be a badass, and again, you got Limp Bizkit, you got Kid Rock, different music, different era, and again, I'm a classic hard rocker myself more than I am that music, but I could tolerate it because of the Undertaker.
Right.
That's the only reason I tolerated that shit. Fucking hillbilly Kid Rock bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, look at that lovely ram. But yeah, man. I mean, did he need to do it? No, he felt he needed to Jericho it. I don't think it hurt him. But again, he's still relevant today.
Triple H came into this matchup, King, with so much fire. He knew that this fire.
But Kane, I don't think he ever really truly needed to be more than this.
No.
He fought fire last week. He fought fire.
No, he didn't.
Here at Wrestlemania. I mean, what a cheap trick that was to dress up in disguise as Goodstuff so that you could bring this huge flamethrower over that robe and then blast.
I mean, when we had the Brothers of Destruction this way, I liked it better than when we had Biker Undertaker and then, Tank Top King.
Yeah.
You give me Ministry Undertaker with this King, and yeah, man, thank you. I just died and went to heaven.
Well, when Undertaker brought back the Dead Man gimmick after the biker thing had ran its course, it was just as popular as it was before. So that's a testament to people wanting to see him in that original iteration. But no, I did enjoy the biker thing. I thought it was a cool change for a while.
And believe me, if Mr. McMahon says he'll think of something, he'll think of something.
Like I said, I was not like a huge Undertaker fan, but I mean, I appreciated the man's work.
Oh, you shut your Egyptian mouth.
I wasn't. I fucking, I mean, I thought he was, obviously the guy's one of the best in the business ever, but I mean, just I was like, yeah, he was all right. But I mean, I don't know. I fucking, I just was never a huge fan. Just one of those guys. I just, like I said, I know that I acknowledge the greatness.
You weren't a goth.
No, I wasn't. I like the original Undertaker.
I know. I was only teasing.
Oh,
yeah.
but like I've got that one signed, which is the Ministry. Got him in the biker signed, and these are WWF. I didn't mess around with the E.
Yeah,
I
saw it in the store again. The Ultimate one with the Ministry clothes.
Yeah,
he was in the Best Buy. I was tempted, but I'm like, it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's a nice figure.
It looks.
I
good,
became
though.
more of a fan
that
of him
one.
when he switched to the biker gimmick. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
From the purple Undertaker, and then we went from that to this, and then from this to the biker, and then back to this, and you know, then the Kane I liked, you know, which we've got right now. Yeah,
That was awesome.
hell yeah.
And Triple H now hammering away at King.
That's a good collection.
I mean, there's more of them. They're everywhere. I ran out of wall space because I got the rest of the belts. So yeah, it is. Thank you, Vinny. It is. It's one of those. It's definitely a men's room. Man.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm telling you, if I'm able to find those Piper and
what ability!
Brett, I definitely want those, man. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, that Piper one especially is the one I'm looking for because I'm like, man, if I find it, hopefully I'll get the shipper when it gets in because that's Piper ones go quick, man. And then when they're out, they're out. They're already selling them on eBay for $109.
All right, guys. So I mean, I knew that there was something with Kane with the mask, and it wasn't creative that did it. So because I have the book where Mayor Kane where he talks about all that stuff. So he talks about the mask had always been an integral part of the character, and when he returned from his injury, they transitioned from the original mask to the mouthless one. So that was creative's decision because they said they wanted him to have more of a superhero look. But as they went through everything with the development of Kane, they changed the way Kane was working. He said Kane was red hot, and he thought creative was squandering it. And he said at that point, he felt the mask had become more of a hindrance than an asset. And he said in his mind, it had lost its mystique. So he decided it was time to lose the mask. So it was actually Glenn Jacobs that decided to ditch the mask.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I didn't want to just say that without getting the facts straight. Yeah, so I grabbed
right.
Man, it's all good. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, we're not writing any biography.
No, I know. It's just that I have the book, so I have the information. So why not?
Thank you.
And if you haven't read that book, Mayor Kane is actually a decent read. I know I picked mine up dirt cheap once again. Ollie's love that fucking store.
Awesome.
Oh, you just making fun of the Cyclops now, huh? If you read the book, motherfucker, fucking giddy.
I can read, and I got lights.
These damn guinea pigs, I tell you, pigging around. Oh, God, I just, can we just fucking go back to this era? Like
Teddy Long's like, if you don't get up, you face the Undertaker, player.
Imagine being able to go back to I want to go back to pre 9/11 America.
Oh
Yes,
my
please.
God, yes, please.
Yeah, that's the China I like. I don't like this other one.
China.
China.
Gina.
She's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, China was always pretty big, but Asia was even wider.
Yep.
Asia, played by Christy Wolf.
In the 2024 release, Sky Blue.
Giggity.
She was married to, who the fuck was she married to? She was married to a worker too.
I still think I preferred the Connecticut Blue Blood Triple H more. The arrogant prick that he is, I like that gimmick.
Yeah, because it felt more like what's his name, Regal.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember him having that in WCW. Then he brought it here in the Fed, and I was a fan of him in WCW. I wasn't really a Terra Rising fan, but I thought that original gimmick was, I don't know, I liked it, dude. Yeah, with Regal especially, Vinny. William Regal, Shiznit.
Asia, Christy Wolf has been married to the demon Dale Torborg for 24 years.
Maybe they got one of them Stephanie McMahon issues.
Yeah, she married the Kiss Demon.
Let me, she's saying, let me. China saying, let me. Triple H already devastated by the choke slam. And China's going to put on the explanation.
So,
Look at this. You got 2 WrestleMania matches with a disqualification. That sucks.
Yep.
Those stupid high heels she's wearing. So she's
Yeah.
ready to
Barely
snap her
balancing
fucking
on
ankle.
this. Look at him squiggle.
Right?
She's
Yeah.
like barely.
Yeah.
She has to use the ropes to keep herself standing.
Yep.
Oh, God, that's just the cocaine.
No,
That
dude,
too.
she's on a trampoline with stiletto like stripper heels.
Yeah.
Like she's lucky to even be standing.
No,
Like,
that
even
ain't a
without the drugs.
trampoline. That ain't a trampoline, bro.
Well, it is
There's-
when you got these monsters bouncing off of it.
That's all wood and steel, but yeah, I don't know, like I imagine they've got the steel beams across underneath it. I just don't know if they've got a shock in the middle to adjust, because like the old school rings like I had, they had a shock in the middle that you had to have this monster fucking pipe wrench to adjust the tension in the ring, like how stiff it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's getting around a lot easier on the floor than in the ring. But yeah, our manager Nikki, when she wore her heels in the ring, she could not walk in those fuckers.
I remember reading what was the allure for high heels, and apparently it makes a woman's butt stick out.
Well, yeah, it pops their calf muscles.
Yep.
Let's take one more look, King. One more head of Kane. Triple H.
And that was the actual chair shot to the fucking head. That chair
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
It
wasn't.
Triple H.
Yeah, that wasn't a nice protected forearm.
And Honda
No.
chased down a lot of dreams. Each one,
John China.
All right. So
Hearing Cena in, like stereo.
next we have who is it? Sable versus Tori. Tori, aka Terry Potch, Terry Power from LPWA, who was came on as Sable's bodyguard.
Oh.
I actually have a Tori action figure I got with the those figures I picked up in that were just laying out in that shed. I got a Tori with that. I'm like, all right, I got a Tori. I got 3 Chinas with it. One of the Chinas is on the shelf next to me.
The other one has an open anus.
Now look, Tony's got her bent over.
Chicken of China, the Chinese chicken.
We know
Chicken of China, the Chinese
No,
chicken.
my nephew, dude, when he was like 5 or 6, we were in I think we were in a Chinese food restaurant, and he just started saying that out of the blue for no reason, like really loud, multiple times. We're like, dude, shut it.
What was he saying?
Chicken of China, the Chinese chicken.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know where he got this from.
And I'm gonna shit all over everybody.
Give you a sneak preview.
Big pun.
Punisher, oh shit.
Jesus Christ! He wasn't alive that much longer after this either, was he?
No.
I don't think he made it out of 1999.
No.
Damn it.
He died February 7th of 2000.
Oh, okay.
Holy
He
hell,
did make
man.
it to 2000.
She looked amazing.
Manliness.
Yeah, she was a top-notch hooah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Jeff Jarrett's
She had
name was Hunter.
she had a great looking body, but her face. Bleh.
I didn't mind her face.
What?
No, it's
I
all
like
right.
her face. I think she's.
She had a better face than Deborah.
Her face looked like it hit a few cinder blocks.
I thought she had a better face than Deborah.
I would rather have Deborah's face than fucking face.
This one to me, she was just a more athletic Pam Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both equally annoying.
I do think Sonny had a better face out of all of them.
Oh, Sonny.
Oh, absolutely.
Back then, yeah. Oh my God.
Give me
She turned
Miss
into a
Elizabeth.
monster so fast.
Miss Elizabeth, and I'm good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
she
was
was-
definitely the
But
one.
I liked WCW Elizabeth better because, like, she
Yeah.
put on a couple pounds and she got fake titties, and
but
they
she
had
was-
her acting like a bitch, and
Yeah.
she was wearing tight leather shit. I liked her better in WCW, but she was hot in WWF. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was just something about she was a bit edgier in WCW, to use that stupid term.
Jesus.
She was a bad girl. WW.
Dude, this
Yeah.
was a crime. Them covering Tori's body up because
Yeah, why'd they do that?
Yeah, because she
Yeah,
was
she had a slamming
fucking
body too.
built. Like
But
I
why'd they
remember
do this
watching
to
her. She wrestled in Japan, dude. When she couldn't do anything here. Like she was at the tail end of her career. She'd been wrestling since like the mid '80s at this point. Like I don't know. She didn't have. There was like nothing left in the tank when she was here because this match is bad. This is. It's only.
Oh, I wonder why.
Moolah, did she prostitute this one out too?
I can't remember if she was one of the.
Why does she look like she's dressed for the stage production of Cats?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah, that's a horrible.
That's I didn't understand this. I'm like, her body's so fucking. Her body was so amazing. I'm like, and they cover her up from head to from neck.
But she's
to
like a
toe.
Power Ranger villain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what pissed me off. Like you got Sable throwing this chick around who could like toss her with one hand. Like, come on.
Yeah, because this chick was an actual wrestler.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, and she's cold. Whoa! I just saw camel toe.
Excellent.
Man, that was like some full on like. Woo.
You see her talking to her right there.
Yep.
She's like, you talentless hack. Grab me and throw me against the barricade.
You big titty bimbo.
Who can't work her way out of a fucking paper bag.
Mm-hmm. That's why you use plastic.
And she hit her. She just took a fucking shot to the back of the head on the floor for that dumb bitch.
Oh, McMahon, he had to poop on somebody, right?
Yep.
Wanna be a star?
Just remember, when the world shits on you, I'll always be there to shit on you too.
The way they buried Tori, she probably turned Vince down, and he was like, "Okay, you're getting buried."
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
No one tells me no.
I mean, you can basically look at the trajectory of every female worker's career and correlate it to when he propositioned them and them turning him down and then them getting buried. Like, look at Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
She takes this big ass clothesline. All of a sudden, she's coming back. Oh, is Sable doing those spots like that? No, I don't think so.
Oh, Tori got fucking 2 handfuls right there.
She fucked the bridge up too. Did you see her fuck that bridge spot?
Yep.
Wow. She's like she's diving for some muff there.
What the?
What the hell was that?
That was a fucking retarded spot to get to the ref bump. Like she ran right by Sable and then hit the ropes. And now
Sable, don't you ever look into the hard cam.
What the fuck?
Well, she did a split on her way down. Probably could have crippled herself.
Oh, here's Nicole Bass.
Oh, God.
I thought that was
The
Triple H for a
monster.
second.
Always the one that was always on Stern.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they used to abuse all the time, right?
What was the point of her?
Nicole Bass. She was in ECW. That's why.
Yeah.
She was
Was
with
she
Just
born a
Incredible.
woman?
Yes, she's a woman.
Really?
I don't
She
believe it.
yes.
I never
No, she
believed
was.
it.
No, she was. She was born a female. What was her husband? Fuck, what was his
Triple
name?
H.
No, it was Bob. It was fuck, I can't remember his name, but yeah, they Hey,
Wow.
But
I don't
yeah,
think I've ever been jealous of a chick's freaking masculine physique before.
Hey, she was 6'2", 235 pounds at her peak.
Solid muscle by the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's somebody that shades her full beard now.
That's one that I was like always like no. Even for me, I'm like no.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be with a woman that looks like Thor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to be with a woman that makes me question my sexuality.
Well, it shouldn't because it's actually a woman. Now, if you're
I still don't believe it.
if you're somebody who's into the chicks with dicks, then you start questioning your sexuality. Angus, Angus, Black Angus.
100% gay beef.
No,
that's
chick just
too
looked
much for
very-
me.
Yeah, that looked very masculine. Like China
Oh,
to
yeah.
me was never looked like a man. Like she was jacked and she wasn't super like a supermodel chick, but she looked like a woman.
Before she got her jaw shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
even when she had the moon jaw, like when she had the Mac Tonight thing going on, she just looked like an unattractive. Sorry, China, but just looked like an like she still looked like a woman. It was very like I don't know that chick Bass that just walked in there. That looks like a dude in make like that looks like freaking what is it, Billy Gunn?
Yeah, I mean, you could see, like Etep does, and like everybody else tell you, you could see all the damage that all the freaking the steroids and everything else does. Because if you look at pictures of China when she was younger, she was a pretty, decent looking young girl. And then, by the time she gets to WWF, what she looks like, woof.
Yeah, because she always like worked out and was into being fit, but yeah, she got on the gear pretty heavy, and yeah, that was the forehead from the HGH, and then the probably the Anvar. Oh yeah, and then the I'm sure she did anabolics too.
It's still weird because when I was in university, my one of my roommates he worked at a gym here in New Hampshire, and both Triple H and China were always at that gym. So it's like, I was like, holy shit. That's how I knew that her name was Joni Lauer or something.
Or aren't they both from New Hampshire?
Yep.
They're both from New Hampshire.
They're both from Nashville.
Yeah, when I was in high school, we used to see The Rock all the time in the neighborhood, and he used to work out at the Gridiron.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
They went to the Killer Kowalski school.
Yep.
Killer Kowalski.
Hey,
Those are
Scrambles.
Massachusetts.
What's up, brother? Scrambles says his brother's on gear right now.
Oh damn!
Oh shit!
Yeah, manliness. I remember Tina Lockwood. I remember she actually got into wrestling later on in her bodybuilding career. for like a minute.
Do you remember the chicks of American Gladiators? Like every
Yeah.
one of them was fucking dying.
Bro,
No,
I was in love.
it's not. They have it on in the morning. On I know Vice. They're a bunch of fucking cucks, but I'm saying they have it on in the morning, and it's crazy
Dude,
because
I
one
was-
of the dudes from the Lost Boys was one of the contestants.
Oh, yeah?
the episode I saw.
No
Yeah,
shit.
I was in love with what's her name?
Vampire, the one with the black
Fuck, what the hell is it? Zap, Ray Hollett, the one that was in Skin Deep with John Ritter.
Yes. I was just
That
talking
was-
about that movie today with my brother.
That's a great fucking movie.
That movie was hilarious.
Man.
What was it?
Yeah, it was
Skin
called
Deep?
Skin Deep.
Oh,
It was
John
a
Ritter.
Blake. It was a Blake Edwards movie, if I'm
Yeah,
not
that's the
mistaken.
one they had the lightsaber battle.
Yep.
Dude, we had an American Gladiator as a mascot for one of the games I worked on. Hawk from American Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah. He's a nice guy.
American Gladiators was the shit back in the day, dude.
Oh yeah.
Nitro.
It would be. I remember on Saturdays it would be on right after wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
American Gladiators, Monster Trucks.
And remember roller derbies. Tom.
Oh yeah, roller
kinda
derby,
funny.
dude.
Lesbians
Kind of
on
funny.
stage.
In one of the crates in the back, we actually still have one of the American Gladiator figures.
Nice.
Those were
Nice.
cool, man.
Sick, brother.
They were
Sick.
supposed to bring back the show a couple years ago, and it
They
was like they
did.
filmed a bunch of them.
Well, they
It
did.
did, and it
Oh,
flopped.
The chicks on it were
Hogan.
Gina Carano was on it, bro.
no, it was
Hogan
after
was
that.
like,
No, after that.
Oh,
Yep.
they still have a UK version.
Yeah,
Oh, do
British
they?
Gladiators. Or is it UK Gladiators or British?
Yeah, it's UK, I think.
Uh,
I follow the Gladiators page on Instagram.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I wish we had more like that. I wish that was part of pop culture again. Like, remember
Yeah.
Ninja Warrior and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing like physical stuff, like because I can't do that. So it's cool to see like superhuman feats by human beings.
Oh, for sure.
That and the American Gladiator games. I don't care how fat and out of shape I am. I would have a blast with the remember the rocket launcher and the tennis ball guns and
Yes,
shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
always
and-
wanted to do that.
Yeah, when the
Yes.
gladiator's up on the pedestal and
Yep.
he has the fucking tennis ball gun, you have to move from obstacle to obstacle.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And you got like the
X-Pac
Panther
fin-
Shrek.
X-Pac's finna tear his asshole.
Oh, is it this event when he does it?
No. He was just going for a
Break
Bronco.
it down,
buster.
dude.
Was it televised?
I can't remember when it was. I'm
Or
pretty
was that
sure it
house
was
show?
though. No. I don't think it was at a house show. I think it was on like a Raw or something.
And it wasn't shortly after they changed the song to "Blow It Out."
Oh God, that I got everything I ever need. Uncle Cracker.
Oh, X Factor.
You're dealing with the X Factor. Yeah.
One of the lamest stables of all time.
Oh my God, that was fucking terrible.
How much drugs and alcohol do you think's in Test's system right there?
Probably not as much as X-Pac.
I was just gonna say that. Not as much as X-Pac.
Nowhere near as much as X-Pac. X-Pac.
Shane has
6-ball when he goes to NWO.
Yeah, because he was the sixth member, sixth club.
See, when I first thought that, like when I first heard that he was 6, I thought it was because they added up 1, 2, 3. I thought it was that stupid of why they named him 6.
I think that's one reason too. Shit.
It is. It is.
Shane has a weird tingle in his leg that he feels like it's going to play out in like 24 years.
He's gonna blow his quads 24 years
A
from now,
simple,
Tony.
a
Look at
simple
how young
fucking,
he is.
Yeah.
a float over spot.
You know what that was? That's called a Godsmack. He walked in, he saw his father pooping on Janelle Grant's head, and he's like, I'm going to look the other way, and I want to be in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Fine, Shane. I
I
hope you
could-
blow out both your quads.
I could never take a Shane match serious.
Well, he's the boss's
No.
kid.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry, man. That match where Kurt Angle whooped the shit out of him is one of the best matches I've ever seen on paper.
Before that,
I don't give a fuck how bad like Shane's offense looks sometimes. It was all Angle just tossing him around like a bitch.
When
they went through the
remember when the
tables,
fucking
too.
glass didn't break
Yep.
and Kurt just
Yep.
threw him into
And-
it again?
And Shane like bounces off the glass and then lands like neck first on the ground. And Angle's like,
Kurt
okay,
broke his
let's try this
tailbone.
again.
Vince was fucking pissed.
Well, it's even funnier though, because remember Shane was climbing up to the top and dropping elbows on Big Show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he
Yeah, and then he
Before
takes 6
RVD
weeks off.
before
Yeah.
RVD got to the Fed, he was doing the Van Terminator. That
Yep.
fucking drop kick from turnbuckle to turnbuckle.
Yep, coast to coast. Yeah.
Yeah, he stole it
Yeah, but-
from Rob Van Dam and
Yeah.
ECW.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like him. He's up there taking a spot from a wrestler who deserves it. He steals everyone's finishing move. He gets to take 6 weeks off between matches. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane McMahon is Cody Rhodes.
You are correct.
Also
and Dustin,
gay.
your brother is your father.
There's another cheap shot by Ted. Is this the message you want to send? I'm front row ticket at Wrestlemania. You might have some X1 puncher.
Where's all of his DX buddies to help him out?
Plain as day.
Isn't
They're
this
all
when
get-
Triple H comes down and takes him out?
No, Triple H is too busy getting pegged by China.
It's time for the Soma coma, bro. They're all done for the night.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Soma
was
30.
that was so weird seeing, like, you know, I was saying, like, seeing old Vince McMahon. Like, I mean, I laughed hard and everything, but it was also really sad seeing how badly aged freaking Shane was in that
Yeah.
WrestleMania. He like, dude, he's like younger than me and he looks older than me.
He was pretty huge though.
He
He put on a lot of size.
Yeah, he
Hey,
put
we
on
got,
like his face was like.
Oh, what, sorry. What up, Delay No More?
Hey, what's up?
Welcome. That's a new name. He says, call Roman Reigns. No, thank you.
Nah, we like real wrestling. Sorry.
What should we call him?
A pussy?
Yeah. I'm blessed the rains down in Africa.
Oh, get out of the way, cameraman. Oh,
what was the cameraman filming?
I don't know. He was
like, filming
terribly
the
out of
crowd.
position, though.
Yeah.
He's got that strap now. That's not the first time X-Pac heard that. He dated China, too.
Strap on.
Not China.
Ryback. That's more like it.
Yeah. Keep spinning back.
I don't know if I'm surprised he hasn't showed up in AEW or TNA.
Well, he won't
His,
show up in AEW because he's based.
Well, his
Yeah.
shoulder's still fucked up, he claims. He claims that prick got to use stem cells for his back. You know, I can't use it to not be a diabetic, but this prick,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan can use it for his knee, that twat. But yeah, that's what he claims, that his shoulder is why he can't. Not the fact he was a shitty fucking wrestler to begin with.
Yeah.
The dude really just was a shitty wrestler. I'm sorry.
I like Rye Black,
Yeah.
the race swap version.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley's awesome.
Yep.
Most vanilla black guy you'll ever meet.
His voice is totally mismatched from his body. Wait, Delay No More says call Tony Khan. Wait, hang on. I think he summoned him.
Fucking bullshit. Fucking wrote it. Goddamn fucking guy. Fucking. Yeah, goddamn it. Goddamn. Let's fucking go.
There you go. There you go.
It's like a South Park character.
He is. And Shane just tore his booty hole.
And
This is the Reckless Prolap match.
As Tony said, the pre-blew your quads moment just was introduced.
What the fuck was that? That's Orange Cassidy versus Big Bill right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad how like the 1, 2, 3 kid was like he was a rarity because he was like the little guy, like and now you look at him and he's like probably the same size, if not bigger, than most of the AEW guys.
Fucking the Young Bucks, all those guys.
God damn.
God, there's no justice.
I know.
Triple H, here it is. This is the best moment ever. The end of DX.
Turn around, Mike Chioda.
It's basically the birth of main event Triple H.
Yep, your favorite Triple H, Tony. I'm going to bury you, buddy.
Because he's banging the boss's daughter.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is gay, very gay, just like his cousin The Rock, who is, by the way, owned by Oprah. You know who's more gay? Cody Rhodes. True story.
Joe Biden has the tapes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because they're part of the corporation now. See, Triple H had to come back out because he was done putting it in her bum.
Jeez, he's overselling those. God damn.
Yeah, he is. I think what's Tony Khan? I think he's Indian, isn't he?
I don't know.
Pakistani.
Billy Gunn is the only one that's still wrestling today in that ring. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Khan is a Pakistani name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his dad's name is Shad. Shad something. Uh-oh. Yes, nobody here likes Cody Rhodes. Delay no more.
And to be fair, too, like years after this, China would be wrestling with addiction.
All I wanted to help her do was wrestle with my dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't going to shun her.
I had a dick for her to have an addiction with.
I would have done it face to face, unlike Triple H. Because I'm not gay.
Well, she said he liked to do butt stuff. She didn't specify whether she was wearing the strap on or doing the butt. It could have been Pat Patterson, too. I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah, Cody can't finish the story.
Towards the end of her life, if you had like 2 20s and a bag of Valerian tea, she would have let you hit it.
I know. I was like, man, should I try to go on the Surreal Life and sleep with her when she was on there?
Oh,
Sonny, all it took was an 8-ball of coke.
Yeah, she was a fucking mess on the Surreal Life.
Dude, that was sad.
Remember
that.
It was upsetting.
It was.
It was upsetting at every level. When he showed up and he's like demanding that he wants to take her out of there and they're gonna go on a bender. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Too bad Draven ain't here for this.
The Hell in the Cell?
It's the Brood's finest moment.
Yeah.
Where is Draven? I didn't think he was working tonight.
See, House of Black should have been doing shit like that.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, like, I'm not trying to, like, talk about Cody too much tonight or nothing, but could you imagine Cody versus Undertaker or Kane? And like
No.
that serious.
No.
It was bad enough watching Lesnar lose to the little bitch.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fucking.
I think Rey Mysterio versus Undertaker is more believable.
Yeah.
Hell, Jeff Hardy taking.
See, I don't know why. I there's this thing about Rey Mysterio. I guess it's because of the way he always bounces around like a fucking pinball. So that I can, like, he's a guy that I believe could have, not like, oh, he's gonna go up against Undertaker and kick his ass. No, but he could have like a bit of a competitive match and make it look good. You know what I mean? Not too many little guys had the ability like Rey Mysterio to do that.
Like, I wasn't a fan, like, when he'd, like, beat Batista or he won the title at WrestleMania, but it's still, like, you can sort of suspend your disbelief for it, you know?
1-2 kid moment beating Razor Ramon style, right, Tom?
But, yeah, well, that and Rey Mysterio, he'd do things in the ring that no one else can, you know?
Yeah.
So it adds that element to it, but...
That's what I'm talking about, how, like,
like
it's not like Rey Mysterio was gonna try to out grapple somebody. No, he's gonna fucking bounce around the ring like a fucking like a Mexican jumping bean.
Yep.
Arriba.
Like, I hate to say, but Cody, he's just in there doing everybody else's finisher the same routine every time, and he's like fucking defeating Brock Lesnar clean. Like, come on. Like, yeah. Hard
now,
to swallow.
Now when Chris's sister needs to walk in and say, how dare you?
Yeah.
Cody Rose.
Smell like there, boys.
You got these fucking fans online since The Rock is with Roman Reigns. They're like editing Steve Austin's music, hitting like he's going to come out and have Cody's back. Like, Austin would have whooped Cody's ass back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly whose ass he'd whoop, wearing the fucking suit, being a suck up and shit. Like,
yeah, I see Lesnar, or I would see Stone Cold just dropping stunners, like I said, what he did to Berg and Lesnar on their last matches at that pay-per-view.
well, that no other main eventer needs like the biggest stars of the past 15 years to show up on Raw and raise their hand like the seal of approval. I hate they do that with Cody.
I just don't care. He never was anything but Stardust to me, and he was a mid-carder. His brother or father, Dustin, was way better than him, and their father, the American Dream, it was a different era of wrestling, you know? He was just a big, fat, common man, you know? But I mean, I wasn't even a big Dusty fan back then. I was a Flair fan.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Dusty fan.
I was a Harley Race fan before that. I like a lot of the older guys, you know? That's the stuff that I started with. Superstar Billy Graham.
It's just weird. It's like when Brett wanted to put Austin over, they went into the ring and had a series of just amazing matches that you couldn't deny that made you say, all right, Austin's a star, you know? With The Rock, he was so good on the mic. He got, you know, decent in the ring. He had that presence about him. You couldn't deny it. You know, Lesnar just, everyone saw Lesnar once and was like, yeah, he's gonna be a champion one day, you know? But none of these people, like in the past year, John Cena, basically Seth Rollins now, who's supposed to be his mortal enemy, Brock Lesnar, like everyone shows up with Cody and lifts his hand up, like giving their seal of approval.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm from the day when, like, if you were in the Fed, you were out for yourself. Like, it's you versus the locker room. You're not going to go out there and, I don't know.
Is that why we like Gunther, Tony?
Yeah, like you're not gonna go out there and like set aside your own shit to like you're not gonna stand out of the way and point at Cody like he's the man. You're fighting to be the man.
Yeah.
And yes, I love Gunther.
I do too. And our boy, of course, Braun Breaker, who's now on SmackDown.
Yep. Like if you want a main eventer to put a wrestler over, you get them in the ring and they put them over. They make them look good. They come out of it looking like a star. You don't have to, like there's no reason why Seth Rollins and Cody should be like how they are right now. Like Seth Rollins supposedly hated Cody, and now he's kind of like standing aside and as a champion and putting the spotlight on Cody. It's just the way they build him up is weird.
Well, and the fact it's going to take both of them to beat Reigns, right? Which it would be funny if they both turn on Cody.
It's just like, any other time in history, Seth Rollins would be like, hey, I'm the fucking champion. I get the spotlight. He wouldn't be palling along with the number one contender. It's weird.
Well, keep in mind, though, he's never beat Reigns. Reigns has always beat him. Rollins, this is. So their feud to me's never ended from the Shield days. And it would be, I'm not going to lie, Tony, you know what? You want to get me back on board? You have Rollins and Reigns take out Cody because he lost last year at WrestleMania. He couldn't win this year at WrestleMania either.
Whoa, what the hell? He went to pull on the ropes and it looked like he nearly broke his hand. Did you see that?
No.
Like something jerked funny.
Yeah, and these guys, think about that. They both fought Hogan for the same title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been together in this business many a time by now. And again, I agree with Slasher. This is the best the Boss Man ever looked.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, it was really thin.
His gear looked good.
This was a weird match though, because it was heel versus heel. It's like the semi-main event at WrestleMania.
Do you mean the way his outfit or what in shape he's in? Adam,
both. I think it's the best he ever looked.
This looks like the best shape he's ever been. I'm tied with this look and his original blue. Because I do still like his blue.
The original look, but I think he looks better weight-wise here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you could put him in the original Georgia costume. And,
he'd be sweating bullets 5 minutes.
Yeah, there'd be a big black stain down the back of his leg shirt.
His shirt's all unbuttoned by the end of the match.
Yeah, like technically, look at his arms in comparison to Undertaker. Like he had like an average man's kind of like muscle build,
Yeah.
He wasn't overly gigantic or anything.
But he was a tall guy.
Yeah, he was a tall dude, and everything he did was so freaking believable.
Yeah, and he was fast. This fat dudes don't run the ropes like him.
No,
this motherfucker ran the ropes like a fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he could move in the ring like really well.
Yeah, he did his job, man. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Oh yeah, he was a great heel. He's great right here,
and he had one of the best fake. Him and Scott Hall had the best fake punches. I think him and Scott Hall's fake punches look the best.
Yeah.
Into that steel mesh, the cell. The cell 20 feet high with a roof on top. Walk man with force. Woo! Into that mesh.
But I do remember this being a shitty match, and the ending is really stupid because not too long after this is when they do the merger of the corporate ministry.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Look, you're gonna really let him into the group? He just murdered one of your boys.
You just killed him. Now he's standing on stage next to you, like, "Oh, good job, boss." Another thing where they're insulting our intelligence as viewers.
Yeah. They're gonna punish you for paying attention.
Yep. They were warning.
It's not
us.
even like the long game though. Like attention.
No.
This just happened.
I mean,
The whole Kane not being burnt thing that went through the years. Boss Man gets murdered by the ministry, and then like 5 minutes later he joins them. Like he's not even out there with a neck brace or anything.
What was this? Broken Compass Entertainment. Hail.
Hey,
Thanks for joining us.
hell.
James.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the party, pal. We put the fun in dysfunctional.
Welcome.
I should trademark that.
You should.
Boss Man's giving him the business end of the Billy Club.
Mm-hmm.
He's serving hard time.
Hard time, Daddy. Hard time, baby.
We just want to say we think you're all doing an amazing job. Keep up the good work.
Hey, your boy Tugboat's going to be at that Pennsylvania thing.
Fred Ottman.
I didn't know he was still alive.
Yeah, Fred Ottman.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Wow.
You see that Shockmaster poster that I made?
Yeah, I bet he's still walking through walls.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And over the
Look out for the stud.
I forget who was it. Was that Orrin Anderson that set him up for that?
Yep, they
Yeah.
accidentally put a 2x4.
It was
whatever.
Ole Anderson. It was Ole Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ole was doing the voice of
Yeah,
Shockmaster.
yeah. Ole was also. I think he was Booker at the time.
Sting.
Still-
coming for you,
Yeah.
Sting.
Yeah, he's like and like, you know, as much as we give Sid Vicious shit, that man deserved an Oscar.
I
for
like
not
Sid.
laughing his
I
ass
like
off.
Sid.
I do.
So it was great. Yeah, I found a video. I think Pete, I think you saw it, where he talks about the stabbing incident and all that.
Yep.
And how like they reconnected again and all that stuff, and because Arn Anderson really helped out Sid, he said in the beginning. And he goes, it was that whole situation was fueled by alcohol and exhaustion.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug with steroids and everything. Vinny
Right.
just-
All that shit, yeah.
The only thing I could say about that is good old floppy leg Sid.
Dude, when he
That's-
broke that leg, that was just nuts.
That was
Oh, you mean
horrible.
this?
Yeah,
That ruined
That?
his career.
that. I wouldn't even, he'll be there in Pennsylvania as well. I don't even want to know what that felt like, yo.
I don't
No,
know, man. Dude, Jeff Jarrett said he was there. He didn't see when it happened, but he saw as he was flopping around there. He goes, and then you had Steiner grabbed him for the pin, and he grabbed that leg. He goes, it was. I was speechless.
Well, hold on. Did I say you're going to see him?
What was that?
You're going to see Sid?
No, Sid's going to be in Pennsylvania. It's
Oh,
at, Con-
shit. Did we have anybody can meet him? Because I would really like Sid to sign a bottle of calcium tablets for me.
Draven might be going
Yeah.
the weekend after Horror Hound.
Oh,
It's WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It kept happening, or I kept hoping that a certain someone was gonna snap their leg like that during the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
Can't let him down now.
What was
After
the
Cody
short?
tore his pectoral, I was hoping a leg injury would be next, or maybe somebody would accidentally do a tombstone but sit down.
This is such a lame Hell in a Cell match.
It's probably the worst.
Yeah.
Walking the top rope. And Bossman with a kick to the leg.
I heard the Fiend versus Seth Rollins was pretty.
Oh
good.
God, wait, that's the one that ended with like a how a Hell in the fucking Cell ends with a disqualification is beyond
Well,
me.
It should have never been a yearly pay-per-view. Like you should have a
No, yes,
Cell
it
when
should
there's
be
a
like an
blood
event
feud.
at a pay-per-view, not the whole pay-per-view.
Yeah, I hate that.
To end a rivalry, Tony. To end our rivalry, we will end it in Hell in the Cell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, back in the day, that's what the steel cage matches were. You know what I mean? When you go back to the simplistic days of wrestling, that was hey, to end it, let's do it in a cell, or to keep other people from interfering. Of course, the old blue cage days, if you will. Not this cage.
It's kind of the same thing with the Elimination Chamber. That wasn't supposed to be an every year thing.
No, it was at an event. It was at, I remember the first Elimination Chamber was a Survivor Series. It was at a Survivor Series.
Yeah, it was just a match.
Yeah. And it was one match. It was one.
Hey, we've got
elimination.
6 people that want to be the champion, and the champion's in the middle of the 6 of them. So hey, whoever wins wins.
It was the same thing with TLC matches. It was at a pay-per-view. It wasn't the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I miss the Money in the Bank being at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was another one. They always do that. They have these good matches, and then they turn it into a pay-per-view.
It's just that's something like you would look forward to every WrestleMania for a little while there. It's like, all right, they're gonna have the Money in the Bank match. Like,
dude, I the one at WrestleMania 23, I got to see that live. That was pretty cool.
All your B card fellas, this is their chance to go after whatever title you want to go after. Do you want to go after the Intercontinental title? Do you want to go after the heavyweight title? Back in the original day.
Yeah.
Because you could pick, back before we had 17,000 different titles, and But
it's like Oh, go ahead, Tony.
I was just gonna say, too bad Ahmed Johnson wasn't available for this.
Right.
Yeah, his wedges were glorious, right? They lower Ahmed. It's just
Dude, if this was Ahmed Johnson instead of Boss Man, it would be edited out of the pay-per-view.
Oh, I thought you meant coming down like the vampires. Ahmed Johnson, he's just wearing a thong. Big man's beating off somewhere.
Wait. God damn it.
Fuck you! Fuck you too, bitch! Kiss my ass, bitch, motherfucker!
Yes.
That just seemed like the right time to play that.
Yeah.
Actually kind of interesting because in 9 years, Edge and Undertaker will main event WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's one I forget about. The Edge fucking worked him at Mania.
I just remember because Edge looked so nervous coming out, like he knew that was like a career moment.
Oh, they literally hang him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how stupid.
Again, if this was Ahmed Johnson, they would have edited this out off of Peacock.
Yeah.
Barkid, what if it was the Nation of Domination coming down?
Even better.
Were they coming down by their neck?
I gotta hook him right back here.
Yeah, because he's got a fucking thing on the back of his vest that they could hook it to.
Yeah.
Just do it, Owen. The Boss Man thing turned out okay.
No, Boss Man's neck was really that strong, bro.
I didn't realize how many times they had people doing
He's
this
unhangable.
shit. Yeah, coming down on ropes and shit.
So stupid.
Well, who's the... Well, all right, the first one that did that was Shawn Michaels with the zip line, right?
Yeah.
Was he the first one to kind of do something like that?
Yeah, because the Blue Blazer didn't do that back then.
No.
No, it was the in your house shit, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was. He was gonna arrive ironically like a superhero and land from the zip line, take 2 steps, and fall on his face. Like,
could this be symbolic? What the fuck? He just murdered somebody. Could this be symbolic? Michael Cole.
It would have been better if it. Can this be symbolism?
Fucking moron, Michael Cole. Could this murder be symbolic?
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, can this be symbology? That's what it was. Can this be symbology?
It was a legal homicide in front of 20,000 witnesses.
It's like, but Your Honor, it was on pay-per-view. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and millions across the world.
It's all good.
Don't worry about it.
I missed that.
Nah,
through the
it'll
flashes
be
from the
fine.
cameras.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Yeah.
It'll grow some hair on your balls.
Okay, cut away now. We got to get him down.
Now that you've seen a man die by a Honda.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too because it's like, you know, they're did they wheel a stretcher out to take him to the back on, because it's gonna look really awkward with him walking back there with, you know, his arms over two. I mean, he's a little big for the average you know, quote unquote medic to weekend at Bernie's to the back.
Yeah.
A
little bit.
Did they ever
You need at
change
least a
Did they
wheelbarrow.
ever change the announcement for, you know, when they're, you know, talking about the people in the arenas and everything? You know, for the thousands that are brain dead in attendance and the millions that are mouth breathers around the world. Have they done that yet?
You mean AEW fans?
I was gonna say they do that for AEW shows.
Yeah, I don't know if they announced the attendance this WrestleMania because they had to go back to arenas for a while.
Yeah,
And
this
then
was
WrestleMania 20, they make it to a stadium again. Maybe not. WrestleMania 17, I meant.
Yeah, this was there was 20,000 people at this one.
Yeah, WrestleMania 17, they make it back to stadiums for WrestleMania.
The cherry poppin' daddies. Because the WWE universe wanted the cherry poppin' daddies.
Get the goddamn cherry poppin' daddy.
Again, I think all these WrestleManias are just showing what McMahon truly is, and we didn't see it.
Oh my God! Never you are looking at my Eddie Bud. Don't vote Steve Austin, the biggest piece of
Is that why Stone Cold beat her to death, almost to death? He found out Shane was getting blowjobs from her.
It's gonna be on your ass. And when the boss man is sent straight to hell, there will be nothing between me and her, McMahon. Billy, this is not sing along with the champ. There ain't no way Stone Cold is rolling into WrestleMania 15 and not getting the job done.
This is pretty fucking cool.
Wrestling Federation champion, and that's the bottom line. The Stone Cold Central.
See, I mean, look at this. You don't need two nights. You don't. I'm sorry.
No.
Here to announce the main event, JR Jim Ross.
My barbecue sauce.
Feminist garbage.
Boomer sooner, goddammit.
I just saw Vince poop on someone back there. I'm not going to say anything for 30, 40 years.
Maybe that explains Sunny Kiss.
Hey, wait. Where's it at? Where's it at? Here it is. Here it is.
Eric Bischoff is a no good, lousy son of a bitch. Hey! Come on, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch, don't you hear me? That son of a bitch! Does he have no conscience? Does he have no heart? Do you have no soul? You son of a bitch! I'm Triple H! You son of a bitch! I am reality! He's a son of a bitch if you ask me. The Rock just put Billy Gunn's face in that large woman's ass!
It's for the World Wrestling Federation. At this time, may I introduce to you the special referee. He is the principal owner.
I'm gonna shit my way down to the ring.
I kind of like the setup for this better too than the fucking LCD screens and shit they have now. Like the stage is kind of cool at WrestleMania, but For the normal shows, I wish it was more like how this is here, you know?
Yeah.
There's too many screens in wrestling
Yeah.
now. It used to just be you had the Titantron. That's it.
Yep.
Now the fucking aprons are screens. The fucking barriers between the decks in the arena are fucking screens. Like screens everywhere.
Mhm.
Sexy boy.
I've got this this version of Shawn Michaels action figure.
Oh
The
God, with the
commissioner.
white Don Johnson.
No, he's got a tan suit on, but he's got his microphone.
Say, hey, Vinny, remember me backstage? You were pounding my butt.
It's hard to believe. Like everyone thought his career was over here, but then he's going to come back for what? 7 years or something. End up having the greatest matches of his career.
Yep. He did. Arguably, his second run was better than his first.
Him and Kurt Angle, him and Undertaker, like.
Well, I mean, he
Jericho.
gave a lot to Vince and Pat Patterson in the back. That's fine. I don't know.
Him and Eddie Guerrero were gonna feud, but Eddie passed away a few months before. They were gonna
that would have been an
WrestleMania.
amazing.
Yeah,
that would have been an amazing program between those two.
They were gonna wrestle WrestleMania, and fucking Eddie passed away.
Yeah, the caliber of match they could have had is just. It's mouth-watering according to what culture?
We just can't have WrestleMania.
Don't give me sexy, scantily clad women. Give me big, sweaty men touching each other. I can get my mouth watering to that because I'm a British cuck who's never done anything athletic in his life other than slip down blood pudding like a fat slag.
They would have called that outfit Tori was wearing disgusting and then called this match mouth-watering. Like, yeah, you guys are gay. Like, you're gay.
I fucking hate them. I hate them.
I've told you once. I've told you 1,000
They're
times.
shitbags. They're the worst kind of wrestling fans there are.
Rule book.
You know, and the sad thing is I used to like Simon Miller, and even he's just a
I know
fucking
you're
joke.
a busy man. You've got so many things on your mind. But priorities, Vincent. Priorities. Had you taken the time to read that rule book, you would see
Fucking
that
Sean.
it states that
Fucking
there is only one man who can appoint an official at WrestleMania. And that one man
Vince pooped himself.
is not you.
God damn it.
But I'm going to give all of you one guess on the one guy that gets to make that decision.
Earl Hebner.
Pat Patterson.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I liked him with Sherry. I liked him with Nash when they brought Kevin Nash in. And of course, you had Sid just slam the shit out of him. That was funny.
I'll always wonder what these days would have been like with Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. You know, as much as I love WCW, I wish he never would have went there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he does too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do you
The
realize
Goldberg match never would have happened.
Do you realize that like he was basically debuting at Starrcade, but if that Hogan Sting match would have went well, if Hogan didn't pull his shit And then they had Bret Hart coming in, the hottest free agent. There's no reason why WCW, shouldn't still be around today. I mean, they were in a really good position, and it all went south in one night.
Yep.
They
let the NWO shit get out of hand completely. It was like
totally
retarded. You wasted all these big guys. Even the ones like, again, Piper was so injured all the time, but at the same time, I mean, when they did have him, use them the proper way.
Yeah.
They kept fucking him up, and they still refused to give him the belt, legit, because Hogan's such a douchebag.
Well, and they also had said like the AT&T merger, and then they had fucking filters on them, so they couldn't do the shit they were doing prior, which is funny. On top of they burnt all the talent, Vinny.
Yeah.
The previous talent. I mean, it wasn't just one car. I think it was multiple, and I think really when they got censored more, and again, it kind of ate itself. As it always does. It could have went where you had red and black versus, black and white. That would have been epic. But what do you do with WCW? There wasn't enough talent to do it then. Now we have way too many wrestlers and too many belts. And like now you could have a great invasion angle, AEW versus WWE, for example.
Well,
we'll never have that. But
well, that's what the fucking issue was too, like you said. Because of the ones who were in those positions of power and calling all those shots, your Kevin Nash, your Scott Halls and stuff, Hogan, they were making it all about them. And if they didn't get what they wanted, well then fuck everyone in the back. And it's proof now. You see it with with Diesel's stupid posts and shit and the stuff he talks about. He has no respect for anyone. He hates everybody. He hates the fans. He hates most of the people in his career. And these are the dicks who were in charge. They're the ones who were really pulling the fucking, pulling their trump card.
The bookers.
Yep. Yeah, they were the bookers. Yep. So, like, what are those guys supposed to do if everyone's being jobbed out and there's no? I mean, you have like an unstoppable villain team, and all you have is Sting. That's the only person that they pretty much had, and that was all drowned out too and dragged out. I don't know, it was a little gay.
Is this
Speaking
before
of
his
gay,
tit exploded?
You had Sting, you had DDP, you had Goldberg. It wasn't just Sting.
Yeah,
NWO had a lot of enemies.
But Goldberg again. It was just Shriek. DDP,
it was too many stupid finishes on their pay-per-views, and too many like just dicky things from people in the back. Mostly Hogan.
Yeah.
But Bischoff's no. First of all, I don't like all the props that Bischoff gets. Bischoff, he did two things. His number one talent was using Ted Turner's checkbook.
Yep.
And the other thing was taking an idea he saw from a Japanese federation and using bigger, well-known stars to do that same type of storyline with the NWO.
You mean what Tony Khan's trying to do now?
Basically.
The exact same thing Tony Khan's doing right now. Like I said, we've already seen this Etep. That's why we know AEW. They're not ever going to be anything. They're gonna fall.
Yeah.
And at the rate the Fed's going, they're going to fall too with the whole TKO and all that stuff. Like, it's no longer WWE. Now it's TKO to me.
And again, another massive missed opportunity. You have MJF, who's out right now, who could actually be cutting like the amazing promos, destroying WWE.
Yep. He should be on commentary, back to Chris's point that they don't have any commentary worth a fuck. No Gorilla Monsoons, no Jesse the Body Venturas, no, Etep Wakuli and his Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, they don't even got that.
No, they don't have anything. Yeah, and 100%. He should, freaking MJF should be on commentary. Keep him out there for everybody. Nope. Why do that? But didn't they take his name off of the roster as well?
I don't know. You'd have to. The only person that knows all that stuff isn't here.
See, this is another problem with modern day wrestling. Like, think about WrestleMania fucking 11, just 4 years before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a completely different place than it is now.
Yeah.
But then if you think about WrestleMania 36 versus this year's WrestleMania 40, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean,
Like-
think about it. Last year we had Thody Rhodes and he lost. This year we have Thody Rhodes again. You lost last year, fucker. Get off. You know, we're done. Your ride is over.
Yeah. When
In
is
the
this
whole
junk
Roman
again?
thing.
On the 30th?
No.
So-
I don't know. It's in April.
Oh, it's in April. Okay.
Yeah. Like the first weekend in April.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's plenty of time then for them to injure themselves.
Oh, yeah. And then not to mention with the lawsuit, which, I mean, you know, yeah. I don't watch much of the normal stuff at all. I mean, it's funny to let Nate tell me about it because that's about as much as I give a fuck. I'd rather hear it from a special needs person explaining to me what happened than watch
Pooped on
it.
Janelle. He pooped on Shawn Michaels. Patterson and Briscoe drove the Hershey Highway all the way downtown. Stopped off at Doo-Doo Brown Boulevard. Sad, tragic, bad hombre.
Oh, shit.
With no Vaseline.
These are fucking great. What was the last one I did? Those are...
There's very few of mine I can play on the air.
I know.
You can't do yours while the little button up there says live.
I mean, the crowd's bigger than one of the wrestlers. What the hell?
Look at the size of that crowd compared to the AEW pay-per-view crowds, even when they were over in the UK. I mean, it's just like these numbers here are just ridiculous back then.
Yeah,
I got it again.
You know who likes men hugely? Pat Patterson, Vince McMahon, Cody Rhodes, very much into them. In big, big way, very gay, along with John Cena and AEW fans. They like them way too much. It's unhealthy and unnatural. So gay.
So gay. It sounds like he's about to start something, and then he just goes, so gay.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Bunch
I got
of
a
bundle
couple
of sticks.
I got a couple of really bad Biden ones I can't play. I'll play them on my channel on fucking Friday.
God, it's so nice seeing the WWF logo.
Because that's the only thing we ever needed was World Wrestling Federation. We didn't need entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is gay, very gay. Just like his cousin The Rock, who is, by the way, owned by Oprah. You know who's more gay? Cody Rhodes. True story.
And John Cena, he likes to run around naked for some reason.
Yeah.
No, dude, that whole thing was just that was they needed another Chris Rock getting slapped moment because nobody watches that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll get people talking about their.
Well, Cat Williams, he called it. He goes, no, that they're priming him to be even a bigger player in Hollywood. Clearly, that's
it's a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Well, they do that. You remember the God? I can't remember which. I remember Dave Chappelle was talking about it, like the emasculation of black men, where like every black guy has to be in a dress and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And like they try to do. They did it to Jaleel White, and his dad's like, "Yeah, you do this again, my kid's walking."
Yep. Yeah, and again, Cat Williams, he went into it even more too with that stuff, and then he had to censor himself because he goes, he's been warned multiple times already. Like they want to go after him.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up how parasitic and evil and manipulative that whole industry is. But again, like I said, Cena, they already had him in a dress. He already did a bunch of weird shit, you know?
Oh yeah, he was with what's her name?
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, Schumer. Yeah.
Schumer, thank you.
Yeah, Chuck Schumer's niece.
Uh-huh. That should tell you everything right there.
Yep.
Then he apologizes for telling the truth. I mean, you know.
He that was the most drawn out, elongated apology for nothing.
Yep.
Like he never once mentions what he said.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he knows it's ridiculous to apologize for calling the country of Taiwan the country of Taiwan.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And the CCP realizes how ridiculous that sounds too. That's why when they wrote that apology for him, they made him completely omit that. And it was just, what it was, this ambiguous, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. Like, for what? What did you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it's just to prove they could make an American do it. Look,
Yep.
John Cena.
Well, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
They call them white monkeys.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, they wanted to make sure that their movies would still be played over there because they wanted the Chinese market. That's what it came down to because he did the Fast and the Furious shit and those other dumb things he was doing.
I know. And dude, Blizzard found out the hard way what happens when you try to do business with China.
Hey, do you guys hear that?
What's that?
Hear what?
Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Maybe it's time to put this on your sideburns. They say I'm bad. They're probably right undressing me like button downs on a Friday night. Tee hee hee.
What the fuck?
Some Trumpy Minaj.
These are great.
Fuck off, Jerry Lawler. You're going to have a heart attack.
And your kid's going to hang him. Never mind.
Oh.
Your kid's going full boss man.
Yeah. That's the first time we've heard nails tonight. All right.
Okay, I got another good one. It's not a wrestling one, though. Hold on.
Want to hear a great joke? Just watch mainstream media. They love to kiss and rub my undercarriage. They use their tongue so well, I don't even need to wipe. Come on, man. It's great.
No loofah needed. Good God Almighty, buy my barbecue sauce. It's just so messed up because when you think about this era, it didn't even last 3 years. Before they ruined
I know. It Roman Reigns' bitch ass title reign lasted longer. Like, God damn, man.
I know.
They always focus on the mediocre things, and when something good happens, it's for a little bit, then okay, we need to pull back. Like, guys.
What's crazy? What I think is crazy is that Bret Hart was one of the guys who kind of ushered in the Attitude Era, and he was only there for the blink of an eye in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
He spent more of the Attitude Era in WCW than during the Attitude Era. And the whole Austin versus Bret Hart feud is kind of what kicked it all off, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though, man. Again, he had a family. You know, he had his problems
I
and
know
shit.
it was all business. I know the whole thing was business.
No, but no, that's not even what I'm saying. It's not even business. It comes down to look at the people that they pushed at that time. Again, Heartbreak Kid, they wanted him to be the face of the company. They tried so damn hard because Pat Patterson was banging him left, right, and center. So was McMahon. And they proved he had nothing. That's why everything was falling apart. And they had to get rid of him as soon as he could, you know, because he was a dick to everyone. He was drinking and doing more drugs, even worse. Why? You just hit the top of the game. You're the face of the company. And what did you have to do to get to the top? And that's all he was thinking about. So that's why he drowned himself in booze and pills and everything else. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They couldn't do that with Bret Hart. That's why they said, well, you know what? We're just going to screw him. That's what that whole screw job shit was about. He was someone who would never play ball with them in that way. Because, he didn't want to drop the ball. He said it. He goes, yeah, in Calgary, in my home fucking town, are you crazy? I'll drop it tomorrow night. That's no problem. They didn't want that. They wanted to embarrass him and destroy the legacy of Stu Hart because it came down to Vince McMahon power tripping again. Like, why should we give respect to this territory? I bought out this territory.
Yep, I took over Stu, and he fucked Stu Hart over and over again.
Oh, multiple
Never
times.
paid him any of the. He paid him like a little bit of money, and then just walked off with all the people.
Yep.
Vince is a dirty dick. Don't get me wrong. He's a cunt.
His whole family's been from his grandfather to his father to him, man. It's just nasty shit.
I will say I don't agree with them like blocking his face out in the new game and all that. I think that's fucking retarded and all the stuff he did in the past. As Etep said, the stuff that currently happens.
That was a nasty
doesn't
chair
respect
shot.
the stuff we're talking about.
Roman Reigns is a giant vagina. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to poop on Vince McMahon.
Who was that?
That was their Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What? That sounded nothing like him.
I know. I don't like that
John
one.
Cena.
That was terrible.
That is not the. So far, the presidents have been the. I haven't got the Ben Shapiro one to work yet, or else I would have already been having fun with that one.
Oh man. What are the other celebrities they got?
Elon Musk, Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan. Mr. Beast, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber, Kanye West, Will Smith, Eminem, Steve Jobs, Jordan B. Peterson, Mia Khalifa, Kathy Griffin, Candace Owens, Ted Cruz, Snoop Dogg,
Dude,
Santa the Grinch,
Bill Gates, and be like, you need to eat the meat and stop eating the plant-based poisons.
Yeah.
Enter cars and drive more because we fly, so you don't have to. Every lie he tells, we tell the truth with the AI. Holy shit, that could be fun.
Oh my god! Did you see that old footage they had? I think it was Connie Chung or someone was interviewing him, and she goes, "You're telling me you could actually do? You could jump over a chair just by standing and." Yeah, and then you see him jump over a fucking folding chair like he did some amazing feat, and she's sitting there like, "Yay!" I couldn't believe it. It looked like Saturday. No, not even. It looked like a Mad TV skit. Apparently, Jones found that he was playing it. Dude, and these people humored him. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you watching?
Retardation. Yeah. Incest and retardation.
Was this Stone Cold pretty much like his last match?
No. This is the first match.
Oh, this is the first Adam? Okay.
Yeah, this is the first of 3.
It was after this feud that he pretty much he stopped wrestling.
No, he wrestled more after this.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
This is the first time him and Rock are going for the belt.
Oh, you're wrestling this the first time they wrestled, or?
No. This is the first. This is the beginning of the.
This is the first WrestleMania match they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15, 17, and 19.
Oh, no, Austin stopped. Are you saying when did Austin stop wrestling, Vinny?
Yeah. When did he officially stop? 2003.
How sad, man. How far? He would have went a long time if it.
Yeah.
Owen didn't fucking pile drive him. Which he was a good wrestler before that. He had to brawl more after his injury, but I mean, he could fucking wrestle well.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, pull up her relationship with her father. We got to see that footage.
Okay, Joe.
Well, you pretty much know, like, if you've ever done the Facebook reels, you'll see shit that you know Joe Rogan wouldn't say, and he's sitting there fucking saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could get Joe Rogan now to say how much he loves President Trump. Trump's the best thing. I'm going to vote for President Trump.
Mm-hmm. I think he beat Deborah worse than this.
Jesus.
Too soon?
Yes.
He bought him out just like Pat Patterson did to The Rock.
Oh no, but wait a minute. The Rock, yes. You want me to do the Undertaker? Rock bottom, back over. Oh, that King, I know you like it. It is the most electrifying move in sports entertainment history. Yeah.
Vince had that look in his face like he had to take a shit.
Rock on part again. Rock on, rock, get it out. Up over the elbows.
There it is.
Look at that. A great WrestleMania, and it doesn't take 2 nights, 12 hours.
Right?
Now, when did he go on the run? When was the manhunt?
Who's that?
Stone Cold, when he beat Deborah. Remember he was missing for like a couple days?
He was?
I don't know.
Yeah, they literally had a manhunt for him. He went on the run. And he called in later, and then they kind of like wiped it all under the fucking rug and brought him back. Because she called the cops. You guys don't remember that? He was like
No.
he was out of wrestling for like a good 3 solid months or something.
Yeah, that's because I think he was in jail.
I don't know. Joe's got something, though.
Mankind is fat leftist trash, even though I wanted to blow Bernie. He's definitely gay. I mean, I'm not out here shitting on gassed up mids either.
Him and Deborah got into an argument once and the cops were called. He didn't like go around beating her and shit. Like chances are he probably fucking smacked her one.
Yeah,
and
probably,
called the
but
cops.
he went on the run. He went on the fucking run.
Maybe he did, but like he didn't walk around with her on a leash beating her, you know?
Oh, that we know of. Come on, that'd be funny to watch. You know what kind of ratings we'd get, pal?
Deborah on a leash? I'd buy that for $1.
Mankind is fat leftist trash, even though I wanted to blow Bernie.
This is gonna go down in the fucking day in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. What's his first order of business? A new dick? He's got no fear. A rattlesnake will post these 20,000 plus fans and the millions walking around the world. He did it. Austin did it. One on war. The Austin Wade with the Rock. Referee's injured. Referee's hospitalized.
I think it's funny he had the same guy throwing him beer all those years, too.
Yeah. I
This
heard
designated
it was originally Deborah, but the beer wasn't cold, and we know how that ended.
You all right?
The Rockies had already turned blue, apparently.
This is awful.
Jerry has a heart attack. Look at that fucking security guard. He looks like two Buff Bagwells sandwiched together.
There's 20,276 in our dominated London. He's hurt. Come on, JR, he's hurt. Oh, yeah, give him more beer. Look at this.
How many times did they give Austin the belt? How many times did he win it?
Fucking Earl.
Not a lot. I think he's like maybe 3 or 4.
Look at Earl hitting the turnbuckles, baby.
Hell yeah.
He almost fell on his dismount, though.
Long live the rattlesnake! Long live Stone Cold Steve Austin! He'll think of something. This right now, he'll think of something. Yes, it's too late. It's too late. The job is done. Austin is the champion, and there's not a darn thing that Mr. McMahon can do about it.
He's like, I'll do something when I get backstage. Yep. Vince just dead sells the stunner. He just goes down like he's fucking. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
He never
Yeah,
quite
the
sold
Rock
that right.
flopping like a fish, and the McMahon. Just, like,
That's the best way to sell it, though. The way the Rock sold it.
He always did it so bad, though.
It would no, dude. It would that's the way you want that. I love that. I love that big flop.
I don't know.
on
There's
the
so many
card.
times it looks so shitty and cartoony.
Well, like Billy Gunn earlier tonight.
Yeah.
He gets in
You
the
mean
ring,
when The Rock does that backwards thing and ends up on his face?
Yep.
Yep. I fucking love that.
I hate it.
bowling pin.
Yeah, basically.
Well, folks, that was WrestleMania 15. And now they'll give us the recap there. But yeah, that was WrestleMania 15. That was a solid card. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no complaints here on that one. Like I said, that we've had two good ones in a row here. After some bumpy roads here, including Elimination Chamber, which we watched a couple weeks ago now. Yeah, these are always good to watch, honestly.
I can't stop scrunching my face like JR.
You're having a stroke.
Oh no. God damn it, pull it together, Tony.
Quick, somebody get that man some barbecue sauce. It'll be fine.
Oh, but yeah, we'll be back with another one of these next week. Tomorrow night we have
WrestleMania 19.
Hey, watch 19. Why not? We don't watch that one yet. But yeah, we'll either do Holy Shit News tomorrow or we'll watch the Andy Sedaris movie. I'm not sure yet. You can, if you can't tell, I'm totally checked out of doing the Holy Shit News broadcast anymore at all, as the clock ticks down on that show. So we'll figure something else out tomorrow night, though. We might have variety hour starring all my multiple personalities.
Do you have a timestamp and date yet for your horror show?
That is going to be debuting April 2nd at 8 p.m. It'll run for 60 minutes. And I'm not quite ready to announce our first guest yet. I have 2, 3 people right now. We're just trying to line up schedules for the first week. But yeah, 2 out of 3 of these people are definitely from outside of our community. And I'm looking forward to establishing some new connections over there because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. But yeah, it'll be a good time, and Trina and I are looking forward to bringing this new chapter to the channel here as we rebrand entirely. And after the rebrand, we're only going to be doing 2 wrestling classic pay-per-view watches a month publicly, and we'll be recording some for the new Patreon that is coming soon, as that's where a lot of the commentaries are going to be going that you guys don't get to hear on the air. They're going to be on Patreon. So channel members, you're going to be getting 2 videos a week. I released one today. You'll have another one Thursday, and the Tales from the Crypt stream still. That's horror. That's going to keep going. So yeah, so if you're a channel member, go check that video out today. I talked a little bit about the Department of Homeland Security funding a mental health nonprofit organization for game developers. So yeah, this is no joke. It's funded by Homeland Security, and it's part of the counterterrorism and extremist thing. So yeah, check that out if you're a channel member. I'd like to thank everybody. No, I'm dead serious. I recorded a video on that. Like, yeah.
Can I just say too, if you're not subscribed, pony up, motherfucker. What are you going to tell your kids when they're older? Oh, like, Dad, you didn't subscribe to Etep? No, I was a bitch. Pony up.
Tony, could you record that and say the same about my products to people?
I like it. We got a soundbite that's buried deep in the stream at 3 hours 11 minutes, and yeah, we'll just start it there with Tony going. That's going to be the lead in for the Patreon video.
You either sign up or you're going to be putting your nuts on the mother freaking curb.
Hi, I'm brutal. I think I get a wrench without paying $20 a month.
Did somebody adjust my prices? I'm nowhere near that expensive. I'm a cheap whore.
Tony's taking a cut.
Well, yeah, I get my cut.
He's wetting his
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you're making more than me then.
We need to man the YouTube mafia.
See, I'm telling you. But no, everybody's link is in the description to the best of my knowledge, anyway. No, I put them all there earlier. So yeah, you got CJP on Thursday. You got Tommy and Vinny on Thursday. You got me over on World Class Bullshitters on Thursday. Vinny on Friday at 5, and then remember, we'll be playing Resident Evil 5 on Sunday night around 8, Vinny?
Yep. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, me and Vinny will be streaming some Resident Evil 5 gameplay, and channel members, you get Tales from the Crypt on Thursday afternoon at 1, as well as another member's video. So there you go. Anybody else? Go ahead.
I went to fight in the Middle East, so I wasn't subscribed to Etep. Your kids are gonna hate you.
Oh my
shit.
Oh my god.
That really just escalated
rather
quickly.
Yeah, I love how earnest that
didn't
sounded.
There's only one thing I'll play racist Hulk Hogan. I'm just kidding. I'm not playing. You know what? Why is that still? I gotta, let me just carefully delete this and not hit play. There we go. But let's see. Wait, what? There's nothing I can do. We'll just play this.
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this classic pay-per-view watch. We will be back tomorrow night. We'll see you guys then. Queen from the place to be reviews. We've been here with all you. We don't see you. Have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you.
Have you still not hit the damn subscribe button? Hit it, because we will find out where you live. And your genitalia will be on that curve.
Right? We can do that. We can do that. Make your nuts bite the curb. Jesus.
I'll buy it, brutal.
I'd buy that for $1.